Here we go. Be careful what you wish for, Parker. Hello, Peter.
Welcome back to the Multiverse of Movies. I'm, of course, your host, Isaac, and today we're talking about Avatar, The Way of Water. So welcome, everyone. We're going to be reading the chat. Today's been a good day, but yeah, we didn't really have many topics, but the main one we'll go into is Avatar, Way of Water. Now, I think I'm going to start doing this more often, but I've not sent anyone the StreamYard link so that they could be here. So what I want to do is what I do is because I notice some of y'all prefer when I'm alone, some of y'all prefer when I have panelists, but what I'm going to do from now on moving forward when I stream is I want to have like a mixture of both, where maybe for an hour, 30 minutes or so, I'm just on my own talking about the topics, and then later on I can bring on some other people. But yeah, the main thing we're talking about is Avatar Way of Water. But before we get into the chat, I feel like I've done a lousy job at this, but I want to thank the members. So if you ever want to become a member, you can join us. And let me try getting the image up right now. So if you want to become a member, it is only 99 cents a month. There's also a second tier that's like $2.99, I think. I'm not sure. I still need to work on it. But if you want to become a member, there's a join button near the subscribe button. And again, it can join for 99 cents a month. Now, I do want to improve on trying to give a shout out to the members. I mean, I give a shout out to everyone. I feel like this is W Nation, guys. This is W Nation. All of you guys watching, y'all are massive W's. And I want to thank all of y'all for your contribution, but I do specifically want to thank the members for the contribution. So I'm trying to find, because today's stream, I'm also going to ask you guys a question on how do you guys want the future of this channel to go on? What kind of content do y'all want to see? Do y'all prefer me live streaming, or do y'all prefer my regular videos? I'm going to be asking that a little more later, but I do want to get more into Avatar Way of Water. So let's thank the members right now. And I want to do this at the end of every one of my videos and the beginning of every one of my live streams, because I feel like that's the least I can do. So I want to thank all the members. We got Strange Marvel Theories. We got BK Dan. We got CJH. We got Rhea, Lit Alex, Pedro Bonilla, and Dana Martin. I want to thank all 7 of you for becoming members. And I know this is a small channel, but your contribution means a lot. And also, one last thing that I'll bring up is I do have social media platforms. Let me get the image up right now. Got both Instagram and Twitter. My Instagram is Isaac the Immigrant, and my Twitter is Isaac Immigrant. So if you ever want to contact me, if you ever want to see me outside of YouTube, I have both of those there. Anyways, let's catch up on the chat, see how everyone's doing. But I'll just answer this one real quick. What happened to Ashley? She just spawned. If you guys remember Ashley the Widow, well, her YouTube channel is called The Widow. You guys know her. She's been on my streams before. She's a really cool person, a great person to talk to. I won't go too much into details, but she did take a break from YouTube months ago. She took a break. She's relatively active on Twitter, but she did take a break. If you go on her channel, she doesn't really upload, but I'm just going to just say that, she just took a break. I'm not going to speak for her. I don't know when she'll come back on YouTube, but yeah, she just decided to take a break. But yeah, let me catch up on the chat. We got Vortex, my second in command, Vortex. I love Vortex. He's in the chat. He says Multiverse of Midbeast. 2-0 Argentina. Good game. I don't know if I said this on my last stream, but I said this on a Discord group chat. I said Argentina was going to win 2-0, and I got the prediction right. And Kamuzu can testify for that. There's a lot of people that can testify for that I got the prediction right. And like I said before, never underestimate the greatest player to have ever graced the game. Lionel fucking Messi scored a beauty of a goal against Memo Ochoa, who, of course, every time there's a World Cup, the dude shows up. So, Argentina got the win. And I said this, they were going to improve after the Saudi Arabia game. Now, there's still some issues in this Argentina team that I will say. Number one, their midfield has no creativity. Rodrigo de Paul should never be on the wing, because in the game, in the first half specifically, you kept seeing Rodrigo de Paul run to the side, but the guy cannot cross for shit, bro. Like, the guy should never be on the wing. He should always stay in the middle. He's a defensive mid, and today his game was awful. But that's because he's not an attacking player. And this Argentina squad is really, really, really missing Lo Celso. Without Lo Celso, this Argentina team is depending on Messi for creativity. You kept seeing in the game Messi had to drop back. That's because McAllister, Enzo, they're not very creative in the midfield. So Messi has to constantly drop back. And that's the thing that sucks about having Lo Celso out. But yeah, I predicted it right. Both goals were beautiful. And yeah, and I'll say this right now, Argentina is going to beat Poland. They're going to beat Poland, not comfortably. I think it's going to be a close encounter with Poland. I'll predict against Poland, I'll say at most you're going to see 2-0 or 2-1, 3-1, something not too far off, because this Argentina team is really solid, but they're not dominators. They're not like Brazil. They're not like France, where if they play a small opponent, they're going to dominate. This Argentina team is more reliant on the midfield and the defense being very, very defensive. Now, the only problem I'll say going forward with this Argentina team, because I don't know if they're going to win the World Cup. I still think Brazil are the favorites, but if they do, their main issue is they're not creative enough and they're not tall enough. A lot of these players are horrible when it comes to corner kicks, free kicks. These players cannot handle it, but you do have the greatest player of all time on your team. So, and Mexico has 1 point after 2 games. They're going to have to defeat Saudi Arabia, which they did lose to Poland earlier today. Give me a second. Okay. They did lose to Poland 2-0. I said this too. I don't think Saudi Arabia was going to do that well against Poland and Mexico. Well, I mean, they still have to wait for their game against Mexico. But like I said, I don't think this Saudi Arabia team is going to get out of the group stage. However, they have a high chance. If Mexico wants to get out, they're going to have to beat Saudi Arabia. There's no question about that. And they're going to have to hope Poland lose, or they're going to have to hope Argentina loses, or they're going to have to hope Poland loses. Wait. I mean, I guess it would be goal differential. No, they were going to have to mainly want Argentina to lose. I would say that. But yeah, it was an interesting day. Also, Vortex, France won 2-1 against Denmark. I remember, I don't know why. And by the way, they finally broke the champions curse now. And also, I see Andrew Casali in the chat. I'll get into your comment in a bit. But France, the team that brought the curse in the beginning, back in 1998, or not 1998, but they were winners of 98. And then they started this trend in 2002 of European teams fucking deciding to suck in the World Cup after having won the World Cup. But now the trend is broken. France broke the curse. And I'll say this. The reason why is because this French team is incredibly talented with so much young talent. And that's the problem. Germany in 2018, Spain in 2014, Italy in 2010, all these other teams, the reason why they got knocked out is this: they had older players who, because they already won the World Cup, they don't really care that much about winning again. And also, what's up, George? I see you in the chat. Sorry, guys, I was getting into it. But for some reason, in everyone's predictions, I kept seeing people predict Denmark was going to go above France in the group stage. And I kept saying, no, Denmark is good. And yes, they beat France in the Nations League. But France is stacked. And I'm telling you this right now, players are far more motivated when they play in the World Cup. So from the beginning, I said France is going to top that group. Now they can comfortably rest a lot of their players against Tunisia. But yeah, and then Vortex was spamming L. I'll get George in the stream later on. Go back to my lawn no tequila this week. You know what? I'm not giving you your fucking croissant, or your baguette or whatever motherfuckers like. I'm just kidding. Argentina, Messi, and also Vortex confirms his favorite team is either Bayern or Liverpool. Of course, man. Of course, just because I like Barcelona, you had to bring up both of those teams. But give me a second. All right. But yeah, I'm a proud Barcelona fan. I've been a Barcelona fan since 2008. Trust me, bro. I love Barcelona. You can't see it in my videos, but one day I'll do it. On the side of my room, there's a big poster of Barcelona. There's a Messi jersey from 2014. And actually, I have 3 Messi jerseys hung up. They're just not in frame. And I'll show it to y'all. And there's also a Barcelona piñata I made back in when I was in eighth grade of school. We had this project in Spanish class where we had to make piñatas, and I made a Barcelona one. So yeah, and of course we talked about Lewandowski, who he did score the goal against Poland to get the W. But and yo, what's up, Patrick? I see you in the chat. He says, "Hi, Isaac. Why so serious?" What's up, Patrick? Thank you for being here. And then yeah, of course, we're going to be talking about Avatar: The Way of Water, which I do have my shirt right here, Way of Water. By the way, you guys let me know if my audio is working, if my visual is working. But let's see. So we got Andrew Casali in the chat. What's up? Of course, we got George, and then the Baguette starts talking about Denmark. All right. Well, let's get into the topic. And again, I want to thank everyone who's watching, whether it's live right now or on the replay. I want to thank you. I've been noticing my recent streams have been getting more replay views because I'm seeing like the views go up. Like, let me actually right now count the views for the live streams, which I'm surprised usually because usually my live streams would never like have that many views. But let's see. Okay, live on my recent one, the Tarantino one that I did a couple of days ago, I got 281 views. On the James one that I did before, I got 305 views. Like, god dang, like I'm baffled. I'm baffled. And also before this, me and Showmonger were recording because he's making this video about like people who are recast T'Challa, and me and him were like, he had me on like a StreamYard studio, and I had to record my video. So when that video comes out, I'll post in the community tab. But bro, I'm not about to read that, bro. What the heck is this? Isaac, please say. I don't know why, but I feel like this is something that's say. I feel like it's trying to say something like sus, James, blue people make it sure. Fuck, I gotta download the clip where Walter White says, "Why are you blue?" But yeah, Jules, I was recording with Showmonger a video, and I kept because I'm not used to recording videos where other people are watching me while I'm doing it, so it's kind of like funny, and I kept like stuttering and messing up and all that. But yeah, bro, Vortex, I'm not about to say, bruh. By the way, I gotta ask Vortex, what is your favorite French player? I mean, who is your favorite French player? But yeah, I'm assuming it's Kylian Mbappe because today he had a great game, and the fact that he scored a World Cup final goal back in 2018 when he was only like 19, god damn, even Pele had to come up. But let's see, Avatar. I'm gonna find the article, but Avatar 2 billion. But yeah, we're gonna talk about Avatar. I feel like I've not had enough time to actually go into my thoughts on Avatar, The Way of Water. But we're gonna pull up the article here. No way, Olivier Giroud? Really? I mean, yeah, I know he's a French legend now, but like, I remember back in like fucking 2017, 2018, he was like the most memed player for the French national team ever. Like, bro, Zidane too, but he doesn't count since he's retired. Cool. I'm surprised. I mean, you were old enough to watch him play. Goddamn, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm surprised about that. My favorite French player of all time. I mean, I always go by players that I watched play, but I mean, my favorite, as in I want them to do best, is usually Ousmane Dembele because, of course, he's a Barcelona player and I want to see the best of him. But my favorite, like genuine favorite, the one I have most enjoyment of watching play is probably, it's always a midfielder player. My favorite players tend to be midfielders, but I would probably say N'Golo Kante. I would probably say him. Recently, I've respected Adrian Rabiot, who's improved massively. But yeah, let's actually bring up the article. I apologize to those people who don't watch soccer and watch my fucking live streams, but hey, soccer is a part of me. But yeah, let me pull up the article right now. Of course, we're talking Avatar: Way of Water. So recently, Variety put out this article where James, so here's the headline. It says Avatar 2 is so expensive, it must become the fourth or fifth highest grossing film in history just to break even. Now we're going to be reading this. Now we do have to understand that James Cameron was like, this isn't realistic, and we'll break it down in a bit. Like, there's no way that is true. There is no way. And so let's actually read the article before we go into it. So let me get a sip of water. How expensive is Avatar: The Way of Water? Early reports have claimed the production budget alone was 250 million range. But director James Cameron isn't willing to give a hard number just yet. The only answer Cameron would give about the sequel's budget, when asked by GQ magazine, was the following: very fucking expensive. Cameron apparently told Disney and 20th Century Studios executives that his sequel budget was so high it represented the worst business case in movie history. According to the director's estimates, you have to be the third or fourth highest grossing film in history. That's your threshold. That's your break even. On the current chart of highest grossing movies worldwide, unadjusted for inflation, Cameron's original 2009 ranks at the top with 2.9 billion. Disney's Avengers Endgame is in the second position with 2.7 million. Or what? Okay, that has to be a type. Holy shit, there's a typo. There's no, it's not 2.7 million. It's 2.7 billion. If it made 2.7 million, that would have been the world's biggest flop ever. But okay. But anyways, where was I? Well, Cameron's Titanic remains in the third slot of 2.1 billion. By the way, I'm surprised there's a type error. I'm surprised there's a mistype in fucking Variety. These are like some of the most professional reviewers ever. But anyways, while Cameron's Titanic remains in the third slot with 2.1 billion, that means, according to Cameron, that if Avatar: The Way of Water wants to break even, it'll need to overtake either Star Wars: The Force Awakens with 2.7 billion or Avengers: Infinity War with 2.5 billion in order in the fourth or fifth slots, respectively. Let's see. And that's odd. I'll go more into why I think that's odd, but we got to read the rest. And then he says only 5 movies have ever crossed the 2 billion mark wide, adjusted for inflation, while the pandemic has affected the movie-going films like Spider-Man: No Way Home, which made 1.9 billion, and Top Gun: Maverick, which made 1.4 billion, have managed to turn huge profits. So there's hope for The Way of Water. The original Avatar grossed 785 million domestically and sits at number 4 on the all-time US box office chart, unadjusted for inflation. And the fifth slot is Top Gun: Maverick with 716 million domestic. Avatar: The Way of Water opens on December 16th. It actually is opening on my birthday on December 15th. So yeah. All right. And yeah, that's James Cameron. I don't know if he was saying this as a joke. This is the one thing. I'm so done with having to read what they said. I want to see the actual footage. And I know that's usually not how actors want to, because they want to be able to say something and then something cuts out or something like that. But I would like to just see videos of what are these people saying? Because you always notice if someone's joking or not. But by the way, we have to remember James Cameron is the filmmaker. He's probably not even all that focused on the how much it makes. I mean, I know he wants it to make a lot of money, of course, no shit. And he's experienced in making these shitloads of billion-dollar movies, Titanic, Avatar, And I do think this movie is going to make a lot of money, but to make 2 billion, that is going to be a big question. First of all, this movie does not need 2 billion to break even. I think this was hyperbole. I feel like this was an over exaggeration, because we have to remember this movie more than likely is almost crossing the 300 million budget. Okay, it's almost, but I don't think that's the exact case. And by the way, everyone smash that like button, because if you don't, you are racist. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But this is way too, like, this is a straight up, either I feel like he was just over exaggerating, or I feel like he just doesn't really know. I feel like what he was trying to say was that his goal is that the movie can cross $2 billion, which I think there's a chance, but I don't think that's that high of a chance. I do believe this movie is going to make a lot of money. I'm excited for the movie. I cannot wait. But to say it needs 2 billion to break even, remember, when it says break even, that means that it makes at least double its budget. Like, for example, if a movie costs 100 million, it needs to at least make 300 million, at least, bare minimum. That's breaking even. Which a good example of that is Black Adam. Black Adam barely broke the limit, and that's the thing about it. So if James Cameron is saying this movie needs 2 billion just to break even, statistically that means that it would need to make that would mean that the box office would need to be or not box office, the budget of this movie would have been 1 billion. That would have been the worst thing any movie could ever do, is cost 1 billion. No studio will ever greenlight a movie that's $1 billion budget. And that's insane. So I don't think that's true. And I think what really James Cameron was trying to say was that he wants the movie to make 2 billion because he believes that no one's gonna, because I see a lot of people doubting this movie. I'm not one of those. I've been saying from the beginning, I don't think this movie will make as much as the original, but it'll definitely make a lot of money. But 2 billion is not breaking even. So I completely disagree with Cameron. I think Cameron was just trying to say something else about that, but that's where we're at right now. Let's pull up the article again. So I mean, yeah, this movie's gonna need to make a lot. Like, if the budget's 250 million, it would at least bare minimum need to make 600 million. But that's not the case. I do think the movie is gonna at least nearly cross $1 billion mark, because you also have to remember China's important in this. Do you think it'll be in China? I don't know. I've not done research on that, but yeah, the movie does not need 2 billion. That's an over exaggeration from James Cameron. But in James Cameron, I trust. I think doubting James Cameron's always silly, because he's proven time and time again. That the guy can make money if he needs to. He's made one of my favorite movies of all time. What was it? A Terminator Judgment Day, which is still one of my favorite movies of all time. I love the original Avatar. What else? Of course, I think Titanic was solid. I feel like that movie's a little too long, though. I'll say that. But yeah, James Cameron's just incorrect about this. So you guys let us know in the comment section down below or in the live chat. What do you think about this? Do you think James Cameron was just kind of kidding or something like that? But whatever it is, let us know your thoughts. All right, let me read some of the chat. George says, I'm excited for Avatar: The Way of Water. Can't wait. Me too, dude. Me too. But yeah, so usually when I do live streams, I send the link to the stream on Twitter, on Discord. I send it everywhere just so that I can get people to watch. And I put it fucking William. I think Williams does not like my fucking thumbnails. I love William. He's from the Sci-Fi Center. You can catch him live on Point Extra Lounge. He has a great show, Sci-Fi Center, and he owns his own comic book store in Las Vegas. So that's cool. But William, when I did my James Gunn video or my James Gunn live stream, he was like, bro, like, no, The Rock didn't say that. And then I put the thumbnail for this one. And I said, I think, of course, the title says Jim Cameron needs 2 billion. And William was the first one to say, no, he wasn't. That's not what he meant. And I straight up told William, no, this is just it's just for views. It's like it's like a headline. But I love William's honestly one of the most intelligent, like, people that I've ever talked to on Movie Talk. And that's because he's more experienced. He's much older. I think he's the oldest person on in our community. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what other topics are, so I think I'm just gonna free fall with the chat. And Vortex says your thumbnails are mostly fucking ass. No offense. No offense. This is what I say to everyone. Real friends will criticize you, because I feel like your real friends want the best for you. And this is right here, a real friend. A real friend will criticize you. Unfortunately, other people cannot take that, but I respect your criticism. But my thumbnails are goated. I'm just kidding. My thumbnails tend to be very random. Like, this is so here's an example of my thumbnails. I'll have the two. If I talk about someone, they have to be main front center. So what I learned is, if you really want someone on your thumbnail, you got to make them big, like on it. So when you see this, because some people are just scrolling through their phones or the computers or whatever, you got to be able to see their face. Like, you got to be able to really know that, because if you have it like really tiny, it's not going to be else. And also, I want a big breaking like term. So like, James hates. I should have put Gunn there instead of James, because James is such a common ass name. But that's usually how the bullshit goes. But yeah, let me catch up with the chat. Yeah, basically he's 99. Oh, William. Well, I wonder how old. You never ask for someone's age. I'm just kidding. That's usually for women. Let's see. All right. Lots of money. I don't make Netflix. Wait, why are we bringing up Netflix? Netflix is not involved in this. Also, Glass Onion came out. I'm not gonna watch it in theaters. I'm just gonna wait till it comes out on Netflix. I'll do a review when it comes out on Netflix. It's just I can't watch every movie in theaters. Theaters are pretty expensive. Gas money is expensive, so I think I'm gonna have to wait until it comes out on Netflix, which should be in a month. But I do like that it's out in theaters because I believe in the theatrical experience. But also, what the fuck? I hugged my doctor. The one ad that just showed up. And oh yeah, Spain, Germany. Wait, what time is that tomorrow? Let me search it up real quick. Spain World Cup schedule. All right, we gotta search up. Okay. So let's see. Oh, so it's gonna be late in the day, 1 p.m. Oh, I don't. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. I just want to know what time this fucking what time is the game tomorrow. I hope Canada pulls through because Canada deserves to beat Belgium. Like this Belgium team. Can I say this right now? Belgium is the most disappointing big international team of all time. That team should have at least won a Euro or a World Cup, win something. They've never even made a final, not even to the fucking Nations League, which is the shittiest tournament ever. But so tomorrow, Japan and Costa Rica play. All right, you know what? Let's predict the World Cup games tomorrow. Yo, what's up, Antonio? How you doing, man? All right, let's predict right now the game. So tomorrow, Japan and Costa Rica play at 4 a.m. my time. Japan will win this easily. It's going to be at least 2-0, 2-0. Because Japan isn't very attacking. When I saw the game against Germany, they seem to be someone who they're really fast-paced and and the counter, Japan's dangerous. So I'll say Japan will beat Costa Rica 2-0. You heard it here first, folks. And I think Japan is actually going to make it through and Germany is not. I think it's going to be the big upset of the tournament. But then at 7 a.m., Belgium plays Morocco. I think Belgium will win, but 1-0. They're going to win very tightly, a 1-0 game. Then Croatia will Croatia will play Canada tomorrow. And I'll say this. If Canada plays the way they played against oh, yo, what's up, Kavari? I see you in the chat. If Canada plays the way they did against Belgium, but they finished their act, because this is what Canada's missing. Canada has lethal attackers, but they can't shoot for shit. Jonathan Davis, everyone in the forward line for Canada was shit. That team was strong and powerful, but their finishing was awful. But Croatia against Morocco did not show me anything. When I watched the game, I was genuinely baffled at how poor Croatia played against Morocco. But although hats off to Morocco, that was a surprising result. But between Croatia and Canada, I think it's going to be 1-1. I think it's going to be a 1-1 game where Canada scores 1, Croatia scores. I think early on, Croatia is going to score an early goal. But then it's going to be Canada dominating. And then eventually, it's going to be similar to the Netherlands versus Ecuador game where Ecuador was dominating, but they were down 1-0 for most of the game. And then Spain and Germany, that's the big game tomorrow. And Vortex even puts his prediction saying that he thinks Spain's going to win 3-1. I'll say this, Spain's going to dominate because I'm telling you, right, as a Barcelona fan, I am proud. I am fucking proud of this Spain team because I'm a Barcelona fan. I always want Barcelona players to succeed, but Pedri and Gavi, they're the next Xavi and Iniesta, and I grew up on that era. My favorite player of all time before Messi is Iniesta, Andres Iniesta. I literally would wear the number 8 because of Andres Iniesta when I was younger and played soccer. But I think Spain's going to win this game easily 2-0. I don't think this Germany team's good enough. I don't know if Hansi Flick is just not the right guy, but I think this Spain team is way too good with Luis Enriquez. Ferran Torres is playing amazing, which, fun fact, Ferran Torres is actually dating Luis Enriquez's daughter, so that's actually kind of funny. But I think this Spain team is way too good. And I think besides Brazil, Spain are the favorites. I'll say that straight up because Pedri and Gavi and Busquets turning up for Barcelona. This is mainly a Barcelona team. So, yeah, I'll say Spain was going to win that game comfortably 2-0. I think there'll be glimpses of Germany doing good, but Germany didn't show me a reason to believe they can win. But anyways, let me read the chat. Sorry, guys, if I'm talking too much about soccer. If you guys don't want me to talk about soccer, just let me know in the chat. But and what does Kavari say? Yeah, The Rock, honestly, though, Hiram Garcia would run DC Oh, he says thought Hiram Garcia would run DC. Uh, that way he would have control. Yeah, I believe there's a rumor going out. By the way, I'm starving. I've actually been fasting these last 2 days. But what was I saying? Yeah, he. I know definitely he's frustrated that Seven Buck Productions didn't get control because I know he wants he wants to have control of DC. But I think The Rock should never have control of DC. I think he should have control of the Black Adam movies, but I don't think he should have control of the DC universe as a whole because it seemed like he wanted to make Black Adam the main figure or something like that. Argentina beat Mexico. Damn it. Movie I make a lot of money, don't make a lot of money flop. True. So here's Vortex predictions. Japan, Costa Rica 2-0. By the way, fun fact, I was actually going to make my second channel into like soccer talk, but I also realized that I wouldn't be very good at that because I mainly watch Barcelona games. I don't really watch a lot of like I watch Premier League games like every once in a while. Or some I don't watch Bundesliga that much, and I definitely don't watch Liga. I only watch Liga when Paris Saint-Germain is playing. But so here's his predictions. He says Japan, Costa Rica 2-0, Belgium, Morocco 1-1, Croatia, Canada 2-2, Spain, Germany 3-2. Yeah, I'll say we got the same prediction for Japan and Costa Rica. Belgium and Morocco, I do think Belgium's going to edge out a 1-0 victory, similar to how they beat how they beat Canada. But Croatia, Canada, I think is gonna be 1-1. They just don't see, because Canada's still missing that like strike. Like it's funny because their attack is like the best part of this team, but against Belgium they were ass. And to be fair, they're facing against, to me, which I believe is still the best keeper in the world right now, Thibaut Courtois. So fun fact, Thibaut Courtois is dating Kevin De Bruyne's ex. So I'll just say that. By the way, I don't know how that Belgium team was that horrible against Canada. I don't know. You have Kevin De Bruyne, one of the best midfielders in the world right now, and you have, well, you know, Eden Hazard is not as good as what he used to be, but you know, that Belgium team, let's be honest, this Belgium team is not. It's underperformed. I don't know how the fuck they're always number one FIFA ranking. Like, bro, this Belgium team was really good in 2018, but they're going to go down in history as the biggest disappointment in international football. You know, traitor. Oh, how am I a traitor? Andres Iniesta era of Barcelona was massive W. The 2011 Barcelona era was honestly, that's my childhood right there. But yeah, bro, like, I get nostalgic when I see Pedri and Gavi. All I keep thinking is fucking that's Andres Iniesta and Xavi. By the way, they're younger than me. God damn it. Pedri is 19 years old and Gavi is 18 years old, bro. And they're in the World Cup playing for Barcelona. They're making shitloads of money. I'm proud. I'm proud as a Barcelona fan. I'm proud. Same thing with Ferran Torres. You know, same thing with him. I wish they had played Ansu Fati. I don't know why they didn't play Ansu Fati against Costa Rica. And also Balde's fucking 17, I think, or 8. I think he just recently turned 18. But yeah, all right. Let's see. True. Sorry for non-football fans. Yeah, sorry to those non-soccer fans watching me. I'm sorry. I just love soccer, and you know, it's the second favorite thing I like to talk about besides movies. You know, but and I didn't know the chat. I didn't know a lot of y'all were that big into soccer because I know Vortex is Antonio is. But yeah. By the way, Mexico was playing a Houston Dynamo player, which Houston Dynamo is the local team I support because I am from Houston. And Hector Herrera was playing for Mexico today, so that's pretty cool. La caca. It's funny. Gideon and Lukaku look very similar. I'll just say that. Honestly, I'm for Brazil. What? I thought you were for France. Oh, I think you mean that you think Brazil's going to win it. Like, that's who you would bet your money on, you know? 2011. Yeah. 2014, 2017, Real Madrid's a real peak era. Well, I would say it's 2016 till 2018. That was their peak because we have to remember in 2015 they went trophyless against the treble-winning Barcelona, which is managed by Luis Enrique, who's the current Spain coach. But Real's peak. The thing is, Real Madrid would suck ass in La Liga. Between those 3 years that they won the Champions League, they only won La Liga once. Barcelona was dominating La Liga, but that Real Madrid team, when Real Madrid was not this powerful team that dominated, but they were good when the time required. Like, it's like I don't know, fucking an ugly girl. She's ugly this entire time, but once you get in bed, boom, you got a W. That was that Real Madrid team. And it kind of sucks as a Barcelona fan to hear people talk about that three-peating Real Madrid team as if they're the best, but they had a lot of weaknesses. I believe they lost to Barcelona 3-0 in one of those seasons. They lost 5. Oh, wait, no, that was after. They lost 3-0 to them once. They lost 2-3. I believe Barcelona went 3 years in a row where they beat Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu. And so it's crazy. People now think about it as the golden peak. But I would say, yeah, it was during that time. Let's just say Zinedine Zidane, the Zinedine Zidane era was like the GOAT at Madrid. I think that Madrid team is going down as one of, if not the best Madrid teams ever. James Rodriguez was one of my faves in Madrid. I'll say this. He was good under Ancelotti. In that 2014-15 season, James Rodriguez was tremendously talented. And he's great. But when Zidane came in, unfortunately, James was just never fit for Zidane because Zidane wanted a central defensive midfield while James is a center attacking midfield. And so James was just benched. And I think it's still, while James is a great player, he did not fit what Real Madrid needed because Real Madrid needed Casemiro. And Casemiro ended up becoming one of the best defensive midfielders of all time. But yeah, James was good, except he just wasn't good enough for Zidane, or at least he didn't fit. It's kind of like Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay is amazing, but under Xavi, he's just not right for the team. It's like not all because soccer isn't just about getting individuals who are good. It's about fitting where the individuals can work and how they can connect best as a team. And that was that Real Madrid. James was great, but he just didn't fit Zidane's plan. While Memphis Depay was amazing under Koeman, he just isn't as good under Xavi because Xavi doesn't really need Memphis because Depay is he's kind of like a hybrid of a striker and a left winger. And under Xavi needs a main striker. That's why he got Lewandowski, and he also needs a main left winger, which is I don't know why the fuck he doesn't start Ansu Fati, but Ansu Fati should be playing far more games. But let's see. Oh crap. Where's Vortex? By the way, Antonio, what's your favorite? I'm assuming Antonio's favorite team is Real Madrid. Bro, how did Liverpool play that horribly in Champions League 2021-22? They played so well that season. Or what you mean? Oh, do you mean in the final? Yeah, they played it horrible in the final, but that's because Real Madrid is far more experienced. They're the better team. Real Madrid aren't going to be that amazing throughout the entire season, but when it counts, they play good. But yeah. Zidane headbutt, and I remember when Chicharito or Javier Hernandez was in Madrid. Yeah, he was loaned from Manchester United. I still think Chicharito is one of the most underrated players that have ever played in Europe. But it sucks because he was never used right. Like I still think he should have stayed at Bayer Leverkusen. That was his best era. That was the 2015-16 Chicharito was amazing. George says, I used to play soccer. I was accused of playing dirty by an opposing coach one time. Bro, I played a lot of soccer when I was younger in my town that I live. So I don't live in Houston, but I live like in a town outside of Houston. There is this soccer team that was like known around the town, and I played in that team. So I was kind of known in my local town when I was playing for this. I can't say the team because they'll reveal what town I live in, and I don't want to dox myself. But I was short. I'm short. And my positions usually were right back, left back, or center defensive mid. Sometimes I'd go in the center back position, but those were usually I've always been a defensive player. And the reason why is because I was always very strong when it came to, like, when you play soccer with me, I'm going to be using my body because I've always been short. And so what I would do is I would use my body as an advantage. So I would I would intimidate players. So what I would do when I played soccer, and I also did this in high school, what would happen is I would physically, anytime a player had the ball, I'd fucking push them with my shoulder. And every time I would make it difficult. Every minute they touched the ball, I would make it a living hell. And so the way I intimidated them was I would go in their ear and I would say, you're shit, you're you're fucking horrible. And I would say that repeatedly, because you kind of get into their mind. You got to get into their psychological mind. And I would do this for the forwards because, and what would happen is I'd be like, look at the score. It's 1-0, it's 2-0, it's this, and I would like intimidate them. And I would be like, you're like a shitty Luis Suarez. You're a shitty Cavani. I would like intimidate and I would talk. And one time, one of the parents of one of the players complained on me, saying that I shouldn't be using vulgar language and I shouldn't be like that because it's, I don't know. And the league actually had to contact the coach to tell them that I shit talk too much and that I kind of need to calm it down. And it's funny because the players, the thing is, in soccer you need to frustrate the players, because in soccer is a game with patience. It's a game that you have to be calm, collective, and patient in. And once you lose your cool, you're going to start making rash decisions. So what I would do is anytime one of the forwards, I would always target the best player too. I would shit talk them every minute I was near them. And I would also like I would make it to the point where I would want them to fall on the ground. And it was kind of a mind game I used to play back when I played soccer. But yeah, I was like I got red carded twice. Two times in my entire my playing times, and one of them was because I called the referee a hijo de puta. Bro, I feel like it's funny having to say these stories, but yeah, I was a trash talker. I would do it because I would need to get into the mindset. And even one thing, want to know how to piss off a player more? So in the throw-ins, so what I would do is during the throw-ins, and I actually got yellow carded for this once, I would grab the ball. And usually you're not supposed to. What you're usually supposed to do is let the other player, if you're trying to hold the lead. And what I would do is I would get the ball. I would like go run for it. I would get it. And once the player was there, I would just fucking flick it back. I would just flick it back. Like I would just throw it back. And one time one of the players got mad at me and pushed me from the back, and I actually got them yellow carded. So really it's a psychological game. I know a lot about soccer, and man, I want to go back into playing it because I've gone fat ever since I stopped playing soccer. But back in the day, I was a very vulgar, very brutal player. But yeah. All right. Let's see. I got to catch up with the chat. All right. Let's see. Chicharito was my go for Mexico, along with Giovanni Dos Santos. When I was younger, I used to be called Chicharito because I had a buzz cut, and I'm, of course, Mexican. But my favorite Mexican player of all time is still Andres Guardado. To me, I've always appreciated midfielders more. Rafa Marquez, who I know is a center back, but Andres Guardado was always my favorite because I like midfield maestros. I always respected them the most because I think a game is controlled by midfielders. But yeah. Giovanni was great in Barcelona. He was all right. Like the thing is, he never had enough time to play, but he was amazing when he was in Villarreal. Oh yeah, now I'm just catching up with the chat. But yeah, Isaac Ramos. Ramos was always the player I hated most back when he was in Real Madrid. But like I came to appreciate him because I realized, wait a minute, I'm like he's doing this because it gets into people's minds, Bad sportsmanship, Isaac. Hey, look. It doesn't matter. What matters most is always winning. And it was a very competitive league. So I would always have to, because you have to use everything you have to your advantage. And also I'm short. So if I can't be violent and if I can't be vulgar, I really have nothing, especially because I played defensively a lot. But yeah, that was my good old days, the good old soccer days. But yeah, but I feel like we're talking more about soccer than we are Avatar, but Antonio clipped that. Oh, fuck. Damn it. I didn't even think I said that. God damn it. But yeah, I would like literally grab the ball and just throw it, like just throw it way behind. And one time I was yellow carded for that. But like technically, it's not wrong. And sometimes what I would do to make it, because sometimes I would get in trouble. Like the ref wouldn't give me a card, but he'll tell me, hey, don't do that again. That's fucking stupid. And so what I would do is I like grab the ball and just like kind of like roll it back to kind of make it look like that was an accident, But yeah, you have to play psychological games on your players because if you don't. A lot of times they'll gain you have to kind of ruin their mojo. And yeah, it was risky because because there would be times where we would lose a game and I just didn't play good enough. And then the players would like laugh at me or something like that. But you do have to be, and this is every sport, basketball, football, hockey, whatever. You gotta really show everyone who's the boss, But yeah. I love talking about my good old days. I've not played league soccer because the last time I played soccer, like real competitive soccer, was in high school, and I graduated back in 2020. So and pandemic happened, so I'd say 2019 was the last time I played um, league soccer. But that's the last time, and ever since then I've gained weight. I remember I used to be really fit back. Like I have pictures of me where there was a time where I was actually growing a six pack. I'm not even joking. Like I was having the line close. Like I never had one, but I was close. Like I was getting into that physique and all that because I would need it because I'm short. I need strength. And I remember I would eat like a lot of like protein. I would eat a lot of meat. Fuck, someone's gonna clip that and think it's sus. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's funny. I don't think we have any other topics. I'm gonna look on Twitter to see what's happened. But I guess I'll share the link, the StreamYard link. Would you guys like me to invite people? Sue, Mexican Nicocado avocado. Bruh. Okay, wait, give me a second.
Let's go. Round of applause for Taliban, boys and girls. Whoa. It's the correct answer. It's the correct answer.
Jesus.
I'll actually give you a fun fact right now. So before this channel, so I started this channel in February of 2020. I had other attempts of YouTube. In 2013, I started a YouTube channel where I would kind of try doing I would do mini trailer reactions or music reactions. And I was like 11 years old, I think. And I ended up deleting the channel. And I ended up deleting it. And then the second time I tried was in 2016. When I was starting high school, I was like 14. I remember I would just do soccer content. Like I think my channel's name was called IS Soccer 10 or something like that. And what I would do is I would do juggling videos. I would do like memes, like reacting to like games. Like I remember I was making a lot of Wenger out videos back then. I mean, I really only had like 12 videos, and I think I only got like 100 subs in that channel, but I ended up deleting it. Then in 2018, I tried again to do a movie review channel. I did 3 reviews. I did one for Black Panther, Captain Marvel, and Shazam. And I ended up deleting it because I hated hearing my voice. Because I used to have like this $10 cheap headset where I was recording my voice. And then eventually this channel came to be. I gained more confidence. I gained more, I started enjoying it. I started loving it. So yeah, I've had multiple attempts. But yes. Isaac makes it clap on TikTok. Bro, and y'all remember, I was promoting my TikTok account. I tried going on TikTok, but that shit is boring. TikTok is so boring. I've not even opened the app in a while. And I don't really like TikTok. I'm like, what's the point of TikTok when I can just do YouTube Shorts? Like, why do I need a TikTok? TikTok is just lame. Because my feed, when I would just go in, it was always like fucking girls dancing. And I'm like, bro, like, this is lame. I don't want to just see this. Like, I want to see something I'm actually into. But that was annoying. But yeah. Bullet Train, good film. I really like Bullet Train. It's actually one of my favorite movies of the year. I love Bullet Train. Oh, by the way, I have a new profile picture for my second YouTube channel. And I decided the picture I had before was a picture of just me kind of doing a cool pose. I decided I don't think that really fits my channel because I try to make my videos somewhat funny or something like that on my second channel. And what was I going to say? I've decided just to put something a little funny, something that I also changed my Twitter and my Instagram profile picture, and it's just literally a simple picture of Lalo Salamanca smiling. I'm not even joking. This is actually gonna be the image I use for all my other social media, except this one. This is always gonna have the Multiverse of Movies logo because of course that's what the channel is, which I have right up there. Of course, in the top left corner of this stream, you can see there's a Multiverse of Movies logo. But yeah, my other accounts are just gonna have pictures of Lalo, literally, because I feel like that other picture felt a little too like it didn't match because it didn't feel like that's what my channel is. And I feel like the picture of Lalo just smiling, I feel like it's kind of funny. But yeah, Isaac has a playlist of Brie Larson pole dance. Yeah, I feel like that's Eddie. But Isaac's spirit animal is Lalo. I love Lalo. I love it. Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul are my 2 favorite shows of all time. But yeah, I'm surprised, but a lot of my friends on Movie Talk never watched Breaking Bad. I think Axel is probably the only. Oh, Ashley too was when she used to be in the channel. That Ashley, Belle, and Axel are probably the only people I know on YouTube, on the YouTube community that would like Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul. They're my 2 favorite shows of all time. But yeah, your channel logo is good, but those thumbnails are ass. At this point, just make the screen a neon yellow with James Gunn's face. Yes, I'm just kidding. Ryan Reynolds, I do need a new header. You know, on YouTube, there's like, you got your profile picture, but you also got like a background picture. So here we just have like a multiple movie characters, and you have my logo there in the middle, and it says a channel for all movie fans. I would say on my second channel, I still have the green stop sign picture, and I don't know what I want to put, so I'll just have to think about that. But I feel like Isaac the Immigrant is gonna be a channel that I take less serious. Oh, this is a question I do need to ask. Oh, it's called Banner. All right, my bad. I forgot about that. But yeah, so this was the thing I was going to importantly discuss with you guys. So I've been noticing my live streams have improved. My lives or not improved, but my live streams have had more people involved, not just live, but also on replays. And I was just wondering, do you guys prefer my live stream content or my regular video content? Because they kind of, and I need to take time to think about what's the future of the channel. But I just love doing live streams more than regular videos because, you know, you get to interact. You get to talk to people. I get to see what y'all's opinion is immediately, so that way I can react to it and all that. But this is just an idea. This isn't official, but I have an idea to have Multiverse of Movies be a live YouTube channel where I do live streams at least 5 times a week, where I do Mondays through Fridays, and then Saturday and Sunday I'll take a break. But what I want to do, and this is just an idea, is live Monday through Friday. I'll talk about every topic and movie talk during those weeks, get to interact with the chat and all that. And I would have to have a specific time, like maybe 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is when this stream started and all that. But I do still want to make videos, but it would be on my second channel because every time I want to make a video, I'll have like one other video already being recorded or another video being edited. And I want to focus a lot more on my second channel because I've had a lot of fun just talking about random topics. And so, you know, I'm it's just an idea, but I want to kind of turn Isaac the Immigrant, my second channel, into a passion project where I haven't been able to edit the videos as good. I haven't been able to do them as good as I wanted to, but I don't know. I'm just thinking where I can focus on that second channel, but I'll do live streams every day on like they'll be focused, but they'll be like different, you know. And what I could do on the live stream is for each topic, I could cut them out, edit them, grab the clips, and just upload them as separate videos so that people who don't want to watch the replay, they have a good way of just kind of, you know, just having, you know, like just having like that separate, kind of like John Campia or even Matt Jarbo's been doing this recently, where the 2-hour live stream I do, I'll get like, I don't know, 10 minutes of me talking about this one topic, put it as its own video, and then boom, done. And then my second channel is going to be, of course, where I make good edited videos. Wait, milestone super chat? Wait, what happened, CJH? Yo, CJH has been a member for 7 months. Thank you, CJH. Of course, I did give you a shout out earlier today where I was giving a shout out to all the members. So you're there. Let me actually give a shout out to all the members again. We have Strange Marvel Theories, BK Dan, CJH, Rhea, Lit Alex, Pedro Bonilla, and Daniel Martin. Of course, CJH's name is there. So shout out, shout out, shout out. Yo, we got Aaron in the chat. He says Tubby. But yeah, thank you, CJH, for having been a member for 7 months. Shout out to CJH. He's been one of my best friends. He's been one of my best friends on YouTube for a long time. I don't know. I don't even remember when I met him, but I feel like it's been a year. I don't know. I'd have to think. But yeah, shout out, shout out, shout out. Let's see. And of course, we got AWO, Aaron World Order, one of my favorite Canadians. Also, I realized one of my friends on YouTube, Chillmonger, is Canadian. I didn't know that. Fucking, come on, let's be honest. It's hard to distinguish a Canadian and American unless it's like obvious. Like if you see somebody with missing teeth, then they're obviously Canadian because Canadians fucking like to kill each other in hockey. I'm just kidding. But yeah. clip it out like Gideon. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Where I do a live stream every day, Monday through Friday, at 4 p.m. and I would like do a live stream, and then I would do topics, and I would clip out those topics, make them their own videos, so that people who don't want to watch my live stream content, they can just kind of and then after that, I can just make videos focused on my second channel, because I've had so much fun with that. So if you realize I haven't uploaded recently, that's because I've been doing more videos here on my main channel, and I've kind of realized that I should kind of like limit myself in a way where I have this live stream would be on my main channel, but my edited videos where I kind of record myself would be on the second channel, because my second channel is more commentary, kind of just random things I want to talk about. I also want to make like some funny videos and all that. I've had so many ideas. Like this notebook is filled up with ideas I've had for my channel. So I'd have to like go into it more, but yeah. Also, I'm going to be going back to my normal setup on Monday. The only reason why it's like this is because how do you say in English? I was fumigando. Um, I was fumigando my room. What is it called in English? Well, I was putting bug spray on the side, because you have to do that like once a month on in your room, so that way cockroaches, bugs don't get in there. And I had to remove a lot of the wires that I have, because they're kind of in the way. And so what I would do, I had to spray it. So what I did was I just kind of moved everything here in my room, although except my microphone, because that microphone I lost. So you look at this one, it has a stand, right? Ever since I got that pole to record my audio, I lost it. I don't know where the fuck it is. And so I had to use this mic, which is my second mic, which this one is on the go, which is perfect because it's a tiny little microphone. And yeah, I just kind of, just kind of did best of both worlds. That was the only thing I didn't bring here. Even my camera, because I have two cameras. I'm using my backup camera right now. My backup I have to say webcam, but I'm reading the chat right now, but that's kind of like the idea I would like to do. I don't know, because I notice a lot of y'all prefer my live content rather than my regular content, and so what I kind of would like to do is, live on this channel, regular on that other channel. Fuck, did I call it a poll? What is it called? Mic stand. It's a mic stand. Fuck, I forgot. But yeah, Messi. Speed was celebrating Messi's goal today. I'm surprised. But yeah. To be fair, Speed isn't much of a soccer fan. He's really just a Ronaldo fan. Just hearing him talk about soccer, you can tell he's not, because he was like, I think it was showing you like soccer players with diseases. He was watching a video with that, or soccer players who suffered from some illness at some point in their careers. And it's there's a meme that said Ronaldo has to play with Maguire. Of course, Harry Maguire, who he was the only reason England didn't fucking get their shit clapped by fucking America. Which, proud of America fucking demolished England, not score wise, but game wise. USA, I'm proud of my boys in the US. Proud of my country, man. But yeah, what was I saying? But Harry Maguire saved them. But of course, the meme is that Harry Maguire shit for Manchester United, and fucking Speed was like, Ronaldo plays with how did he pronounce it? Maguire. I think he said something like that, and he thought it was some fucking disease. And I'm like, bro, if you don't know who Harry Maguire is, then you're probably not an actual Manchester United fan. Like, come on, he's one of the obvious players. But bruh. All right, I think I'm gonna send the StreamYard link to some people, because I don't really have many topics to go into. And how long have I been here? Let's see. Poll Nation, is that gonna be the new? I'm trying to get something to call you guys. Like, how Still Nation. What does Max have? I don't know what. I want to have like a term, but I don't know what you guys want. Like, y'all would have to decide on that. I just put W Nation because I like to say W a lot. But yeah. Where was I? Trying to see. Is there anything else movie related that's happened today? Yeah, but if I was to do those streams, it would be Mondays through Fridays, and then that's it. I would rest up on Saturday and Sunday because I don't want my boys to die. What the fuck? All right, I'm trying to see. By the way, did you guys watch the Guardians Holiday Special? I loved it. I had a lot of fun with it. All right, so I'm looking at some memes on Twitter. Let's see. Oh fuck! Why am I even using that? All right. Give me a second. All right. Okay. So who's in the chat? Yeah, Speed's funny, but I mean, I don't really care if he's into soccer, but it's funny because I follow a lot of soccer accounts on YouTube, or not YouTube, but Instagram, Twitter, like meme accounts. And it's always Speed there, but it's funny. Racial motivated nation, the immigrant nation. I don't think that would make sense because an immigrant nation. I mean, I guess it would. I mean, USA has a lot of immigrants, not just Hispanics, but of course some Europeans who came here and all that. Yeah. And if you look at the French team, obviously a lot of immigrants in France. I'm just kidding. I still remember when Max was called Geeks and Gamers Entertainment in 2020. Yeah. Mantis is an amazing character. I loved it. Isaac Nation. Do you guys just want me to call this Isaac Nation just for fun? Also, finally someone spells my name right. My name is fucking Isaac with 2 A's. I always see 2 S's. I mean, Harry Maguire, yeah, he was amazing for England, but in Manchester United, he's shit. I don't know how the fuck they spent 80 million on him. But, all right, let me get the streamer link. See who's up to join. But let's see. All right, I have a group chat, so let's see. Paste. Also, I need to get a refill on my water real quick. So I would have to like. All right, I would have to like just step out for like 5 minutes. All right. Sent the StreamYard link. So give me a second. All right, give me a second. Somebody's texting me right now. What the fuck? What the fuck? What happened today? Apparently something happened with Star Wars. I still need to watch Andor. I only watched the first 2 episodes, and that was about it. But excuse me. What happened? All right, let me put it up on in the stream. Give me a second. Oh shit! No, fuck! I took out the screen. Give me a second. All right. So apparently, this happened on Star Wars Theory, who really hates Star Wars now. But give me a second. All right, let me zoom it out. So there's this picture on their live stream with Den of Nerds and Star Wars Theory, and there's a comment saying, "We've seen a lot of death recently. Kevin Conroy, Jason David Frank, but if Kathleen Kennedy was to just die, I'm okay with it. Not just because of Star Wars. You have no idea how evil people like her are." God damn, this guy's sus. This guy's sus. What the fuck? All right. Oh well. Oh shit, we already got people in the stream. Yo, George, what's up, my dude?
What, man?
So, do you still think New York is real?
Yes, I do.
All right, goodbye. Thank you for your time. I'm just kidding. Of course, we got the homie CJH. CJH, how you doing, man?
What is up?
Ho ho ho!
Why are you humping
Can
your
you
mic,
hear
dude?
me?
Yeah, but we heard you messing with your mic.
Drum roll, please.
You got breaking news for us?
Yes.
What is it?
Drum
My
roll.
name real quick. Right there, boom. Drum roll. There hasn't been anything that happened today. I just literally the thing I talked about today was like from months ago. Yo, you got a haircut? Nice, dude. Show us the sides. How does it look on the sides? Nice. You're gonna get all the pussy now? I'm just kidding. All right, someone's gonna cancel me for that. My bad. I'm just kidding. Wait, who's Josh?
Yo, Vortex was trying to cancel me the other night in the chat.
Wait, who?
Vortex.
Yeah, Vortex is the supreme canceller. What was that, CJ?
I gotta do a 30-second ad for college.
What is it going to be about?
Probably gonna do something with my 13th verse thing.
Tell people to subscribe to CJH.
I had to do an ad in college. I got an A- on it.
Yeah,
like for
I'm
an
gonna make it
advertising
like
class.
this cyberpunk-esque type thing.
All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go refill my water since I've been talking for an hour.
Oh no,
Forgot to
he's
say you
gone.
guys take over for now.
Well, it's all
Well,
good.
New
Vortex.
York isn't real, and
Is Canada real?
yes, we all drive polar bears.
Is things? Quick question: do you think Thanksgiving should be celebrated October or November?
October, because it's the harvest season.
So does
You
that mean we should?
can't
does
grow
that mean
pumpkins in November.
So does that mean like once October Thanksgiving is done, we should celebrate Christmas right away? Forget about Halloween?
No. You got Halloween, and then you got Remembrance Day, and
Oh, yeah, sorry.
then the Americans call Veterans Day, which is basically the same thing. And then you go straight into Christmas time.
Oh.
And you don't put up your tree before Remembrance Day.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I just got done eating dinner, eating cheese. I had Cheez-Its, I had chicken. I was about to go to the store to get nice. I was about to go to the store and get more chips.
But since this is Isaac's channel, he has
Nice.
merch too.
That is awesome.
Yes, I got a haircut.
Nice. Probably get a haircut before
I
Christmas
decided
myself.
I was going to keep the beard, so I kept the hair. Or got rid of the hair.
So yeah, before
You know,
Isaac got us
respect
on,
the alien.
I saw Star Wars. What happened on Star Wars series chat? Good lord.
You kicked the host off the show. Oh no.
We didn't kick the host off. The host left. I don't have the power to do
Yeah,
that.
abandoned us.
At most,
In
I have
our
the
time of need.
I have the power to silence people in the chat.
Wait, do you?
I'm a mod.
Oh, you're a mod.
Yeah. So, for example, if a certain Spider-Man fan came in the chat and started going after people, I might have to do that.
You might.
And you know what? I love that person a lot, but we gotta be on our best behavior.
Uh-oh.
Always gotta be on our best.
Toby
Not that I've
Nation
ever.
might be canceled.
Not that I've ever done that.
Toby Maguire's dick.
So if you look at Toby, oh my goodness. So wait, like I saw the comment in Star Wars Theories chat. What the hell? Just like
I don't know. They're sus. No, New York is not real, Aaron. Do not fall for the trap.
yes, we are taking over. We are the most diverse city in the world. We're gonna force Jeremy Griggs and Ryan Kinnell to
In
live there.
13th verse, New York
are you guys
has
white
been
people?
destroyed.
What?
Are you guys white people?
We got white people. We got Hispanic people. We got
No,
Italian
no
people.
Hispanics. Only white.
We got black people. We got. Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. This is a woke stream now. I'm just kidding.
Yo, literally, like, you know what? New York supremacy. We're gonna force Jeremy and Ryan Kinnell to live there to see how diverse we all are because everything's woke. They're gonna see a woke city.
How dare you, sir? Does the fourth wall mean nothing to you? Amateur.
Yo, we have a naked cowboy in New York City.
I always see him on fucking New York vlogs. Like he's always there. Like, isn't he in like fucking Manhattan?
Yeah,
in
the
Times
naked
Square?
cow. Yeah, he's like in Times Square. Yo, there's a lot of weird
Have you
people in
seen him?
Times Square.
Have you ever like gone there and seen him?
I've seen him like I think once, like 10 years ago. I've never really gotten a picture with him because like back then I kind of found it creepy, and I still do.
In 13th verse.
Like, I'm gonna go to New York and I'm just gonna be in my underwear. I'm not even gonna be a cowboy, just there. Like, hey guys, you want to see my ass? I'm just kidding.
I mean, we're a very progressive city, so like anything could be allowed.
We got to celebrate our difference. No, Vortex. That's woke. We only want white people, straight white people, and white men specifically. I'm just kidding.
In 13th verse, New York has been
What is this?
destroyed.
Aw, man.
Damn. Wait, but in every movie, it's always New York that gets destroyed.
Well, yeah, it's always like New York, New York. No, wait, in the Transformer movies, it's always Chicago.
So
Well, to be
it's
fair,
been
Chicago
it's-
deserves to be
It's
destroyed.
been replaced with a
Like, come on,
city
like who the fuck
called
lives in
New
New York
Balador.
willingly? Or not New York, Chicago.
Yeah.
Bro, New York is worse than Ohio. There's so many superheroes and supervillains causing. What is it like to just go to a 7-Eleven and you see fucking Kate Bishop and Spider-Man just there, realizing they're not the only heroes there?
They're just regular foes.
And George was talking about Andrew Casali.
Yeah, no, because I was saying like I have the power to monitor people's behavior in the chat and put them on timeout.
Hashtag dicks out for Snyder.
There you go.
And look, I love him, but like we all gotta be on our best behavior. Let's all get along.
Yeah, I have a rule where Andrew just can't be on a stream because he kind of like just he'll like get really angry and like to any small thing. And so I'm like, yeah, just I mean, I get you are gonna be mad every once in a while, but like he like does it every day. And so I'm like, yeah, I don't want that kind of energy here, you know? And that's why I'm kicking out CJH.
Wait,
Sorry,
what?
CJH.
What
I'm
does
just
TJH do?
kidding.
Whoa.
Yes, it was
TJH
racially
is like the
motivated.
most chill one in our streams. Like,
Yo, George, stop kicking out CJH. I know
I
you have
didn't
the
kick him
power.
out. You did.
Why'd you kick out CJH? Because
I
he's
got the
Canadian?
power.
I'm just kidding. And yes, Vortex, that's what it means. What
Oh
the?
my
Oh
goodness.
yeah, Max went on this weird fucking stream just fucking talking about how he doesn't. What was? Did they remove Namor's bulge in the movie?
Oh my goodness. Yo, what's
Like-
this obsession with movie talk and people's dicks? Like John
It's like-
Campion is obsessed
I
with
don't really
Kobe's
see
dick.
like why people even care if you can see Namor's dick or not. You know, what the fuck did CJ
I just
put
saw
here?
this.
Waka waka oh oh Samira mia sangarewa così si s'applica
Oh fuck, she's gonna drop that, isn't she?
Samira mia oh oh Samira mia Samira mia sangarewa
I feel like I hear this song at work every day.
Samira mia oh oh
What
Samira
the
mia
hell?
Fuck does she think was gonna happen? Bruh, fucking
So
white
she's
people.
trapped?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why though?
Yo, the things white people do. Oh wait, I'm hitting on my own people.
Whoa, what do you mean your own people?
My bad. That can't be.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that? Get everybody out of my.
Okay, I have so many random clues. I gotta add some new ones.
Just a
was I
random
even talking
explosion.
Is there any movie news that happened today?
No.
I
Avatar is back on Disney Plus.
That's
Hey, what's
good.
back on? Oh, Avatar.
Yeah.
I watched the Guardian special yesterday with my mom. We loved it.
Yeah, I did a review on it. I really liked it. It was sweet. I also like
Yeah.
the song at the beginning that they played.
Yeah, I
I love
loved it.
Kevin Bacon in it. It's just a nice little
Steve!
short. I fucking they call Drax Kratos. And also I like how they're more clear that Batman comics exist in the MCU.
Oh yeah. How is that possible?
What do you mean? How is it possible?
So,
Batman's
how
a
is that
fictional
Batman
character.
can be a
possible?
fictional character in the MCU,
But
DC.
they
is-
must have
is-
had the okay from Warner Brothers.
I mean, remember in
Well,
remember-
legally, you can reference things as fiction. Like if let's say we made a movie, we can reference like there's Transformers movies. What we can't do is reference that Transformers exists in this because then that would confuse
Whoa.
Yeah,
people.
like for
I
So-
can
example,
make a Luke Skywalker.
So like how MCU has done it was
Reference?
that they reference Batman as a fictional character.
Yeah.
You don't even have to ask. Like you just do it. You know.
I'm
For
just gonna make a
example-
whole movie where it's just a bunch of references to other
for
movies.
example, the Clerks movies, the first Clerks movies, they talk about the Death Star and like Death Star contracts with Star Wars. They don't get in trouble for that. In Clerks 2, they talk about Transformer movies, so like they're allowed to do that. So and in the first Spider-Man film with Tobey Maguire, they reference Superman. Remember, Aunt May's like, "You're not Superman." So like you can reference them, but like you can't say like they exist. So technically, you can't have Superman even if he was a Marvel character. Wait, you can't have Superman appear in the Raimi verse.
there's actually a good example of this. So in the first Guardians, they keep bringing up Footloose, and of course, the final dance is him doing a Footloose dance. Yeah, so they're allowed to do that because they make sure to specify that Footloose is a fictional movie that exists there, kind of like our world, where that's just a fictional movie. Now, if Star Lord decided to say, "Oh, I have a butt," by the way, I've never watched Footloose, so I don't know the character's name, but if he was to say, "Oh, I have a buddy that did this once in a dance," that would be illegal
Yeah.
because you are using like you're not allowed to do that because it could cause like brand confusion. But you are allowed to say there's this fictional movie and you use this thing because he likes that movie. You know.
I mean, Tony Stark has referenced Squidward in Point Break so many times.
I'm learning things.
Iron Man.
Yay!
Yay!
Woo, Gage learning. Let's go. I guess the only things is that there would be certain comics that wouldn't exist in the MCU. Like when Marvel and DC crossed over, I guess those comics just don't exist in the MCU. But like anything that's individual, those would exist in the MCU as fictional comics.
Anyone ever see the film Catch Me If You Can with Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks? They reference the Flash so many times in that film.
Yeah. Same
Like
thing with the Sonic movie, where in the beginning he's just reading Flash comics.
Wait, so they could reference Tobey Maguire, but as a fictional character
In the MCU?
in anything.
I mean, in any movie, yeah, but in the MCU, it wouldn't make sense
No,
anymore.
did you guys
since
see that
he
Easter-
existed in the MCU at some point?
See the Easter egg with like Margot Robbie and John Cena?
Oh yeah, where they exist as fictional actors.
Wait, does that mean that Margot Robbie will never join the MCU?
More than
I
likely
mean-
not. I mean, she
Yeah,
already
hell
seems
no.
busy, and it seems like she's going to be doing more Harley Quinn stuff.
I think
So I
I
guess
think
not.
she's more interested in Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
Here's
so
the thing,
Aaron's kind of
it's
right. Like
it's
Toby existed
easier-
in the MCU at some point, so he's not fictional. He's just from another universe.
See, it's easier, I think, for like an actor like Lawrence Fishburne to be in the MCU after the DCEU because it looks like they're not really doing anything with Perry White anymore. But like Margot Robbie, she's like full into like Harley Quinn, and with James Gunn in charge, you better believe they're gonna have more Harley Quinn content.
Technically, they can't have Margot. Like, let's say she's in a fucking I don't know the next Avengers movie as some I don't know random character. They can, except I guess she would have. I mean, you can just fucking make shit up. It's like in Endgame they reference Hop Tub Time Machine, but Sebastian Stan exists in that movie and it exists in the MCU. I guess. I mean, fucking Peter Parker is a Star Wars fan, but he didn't say anything about Nick Fury, Samuel Jackson, who was in the prequels. So I guess they would just be like the actor just somewhat looks like the character there, you know?
Unless like
That's
Peter
kind of real
Parker,
life. Sometimes there'll be people who look like this actor or something like that, you know?
unless Peter Parker in the MCU is a prequel hater. I'm like very curious, like what kind of fan Peter Parker
to be
is
fair,
of Star Wars. Is he like
I guess in the movies they never say prequels, they just say the Lego Death Star, which is from the original.
Yeah.
Also, I'll just quickly say this to Vortex. So Andrew Casale, you've seen him in the chat. It's more that he just gets really defensive and angry. Like if you say something like, I don't like Toby's MCU movies as much as Andrew's movies, he'll get like really mad. And I just don't want that kind of vibe here, you know?
Oh, like, could you imagine the next Spider-Man movie? Like Peter Parker gets into a Star Wars debate with someone, and like they like argue over Last Jedi. Like it's like self-awareness. Like,
yeah.
Like I love how like other movies are kind of self-aware about Rian Johnson, Last Jedi. Like you seen Did you see the new Scream film from this past year?
Yeah, where they say Rian Johnson's is doing another. What was the fictional movies they have in that universe?
Stab movies.
Wait, what are they called?
Yeah, Stab. I think. Yeah.
Stab. Oh, yeah, and he's gonna do Stab 8. I think that's what they said.
Yeah.
I like that the whole commentary is like that of toxic fans.
And it's like I know the Spider-Man, like Sony does the Spider-Man movies, but imagine like Peter Parker, like he like gets into a debate and he's like, dude, Last Jedi is the best Star Wars movie ever. And someone's like, wait, what? No, it's the worst Star Wars movie ever. And it's like, boom, friend, boom. That's how you make friends, by debating Star Wars.
We find out that Peter Parker is actually in the Phantom Menace.
Yo, he's a Phantom Menacer, and he buys like Geeks and Gamers merch because that's all he can afford. because he's all on
It's
his
like
own in
his
that
neck,
cruddy
like in the
apartment.
beginning of the next movie, it's him watching a video and saying, "You're right, the Hollywood is woke." Then close his laptop, and then you seem like polite, like a Geeks and Gamers hoodie.
It's like Peter Parker's been so closed off as to not having his friends around. Like he's become a Geeks and Gamers Phantom Menace watcher.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah. Sorry,
that's
I was
so-
looking at my phone.
Smith's dead shot, not in the Suicide Squad. Yet I was working and they were ready to shoot. It was a timing issue. They didn't cast anybody in Deadshot. They left Deadshot out, right? So Idris is playing a different character. He's not playing, or is he playing Deadshot? A different character. All right, cool. So I can come back.
boom, right there.
I mean, I feel like that was kind of that was already established once we knew that
Yeah.
Idris Elba was not going to be Deadshot, which I'm glad because I don't see the point of getting just another Deadshot. I feel like DC has so many characters that you can just have a, that you get to keep the option of bringing back Will Smith. I remember when the Suicide Squad was being filmed, there was never any confirmation of who was going to play, who Idris Elba was going to play, and apparently there's like on his chair it said Vigilante, and I guess that was just a put-in name just because they didn't want to reveal that he's Bloodsport. Oh, wait, what does Aaron say? Max, man, Aaron, get your ass in this room. Come on, man. We need more Canadians here. I'm just kidding. Max is in Guardians.
Oh my goodness,
Max is in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. You heard it here, folks.
Yo, imagine
No
like
doom in
Peter
the
Parker's
MCU, it
watching
is
like
Max.
Max on YouTube, and he's like, "So this is my entertainment now."
You're in Christmas music. God damn. Sorry, what were you saying?
Yo, wait, Peter Parker in the next Spider-Man movie because he has no cable. He only has internet. He watches Movie Madness Entertainment for his entertainment.
Yeah.
And they use Max as like.
I feel like Max, that would be the biggest win in Max's entire YouTube career.
Dude, I mean, think about it. They've gotten like news personalities in this stuff. Let's start getting some YouTube personalities in this stuff. Let's get John. Let's get John Campea in one of these.
Oh, John Campea exists in the MCU. He was a army guy in the Incredible Hulk. He's in the scene where the military is fighting Hulk for the first time, and he's one of the military dudes. I'll actually look for a picture right now because it was on
Googling
Reddit
it right now.
John Campea, the Incredible. So technically, Campea is in the military in the MCU.
Holy! Oh my goodness! I see a picture of it on Reddit.
Yeah, I'll pop it up here in the chat real quick, or not chat, in the stream. All right.
You guys also know Grace Randolph was in Zombieland 2.
Yo, I missed. All right, crap! My computer froze. God damn it!
He's
Shit.
frozen.
God
He's
dang
become-
it!
Sci-Fi Dragon. Remember Sci-Fi Dragon used to freeze? Oh, Aaron, that's not nice to say.
What the fuck? God damn it! Okay, now I'm back. Reddit. That was Reddit because when I click on Twitter, it never happens like that. God dang it! All right, wait.
I mean, Marvel knows the Phantom Menace exists.
Okay, am I good now?
They parodied them in She-Hulk.
All right, am I frozen right now?
No.
No.
Yo, you had a Sci-Fi Dragon moment.
Fuck. You know what? Crap. Okay, somebody else open Reddit because what the fuck just happened? That when I clicked on Reddit, it just fucking froze me. All right. I guess if one of y'all is on Reddit, just fucking screen recording. I'll pop it up.
I'm on Google Images with Grace Randolph from Zombieland 2.
You know, I'll just pop. Let me get my phone and I'll just find it there. Let's see. John Campea, Incredible Hulk. All right, because I just got the image and then once I clicked the fucking, it just fucking messed me up. All right, I'm gonna put myself in full screen. All right, so here is a picture of John Campea in the movie. All right, let's see.
Oh yeah, that was the picture I saw before.
Yeah, trap. It's not focusing.
So did he have to undo the army Campia pants?
There we go. That's John Campia right there in the MCU.
Looks like he's taking a shit.
Dang. So he's canon in the MCU, just not as a movie pundit guy. And I
He's
guess
a-
this,
he's a-
since he's in the American military, I guess he's American in the MCU. All right.
So, like, what Marvel project is Soup's gonna be in so we can cancel him?
Bro, I hope he's not fucking. I don't like Soups anymore.
Dude, like, isn't he supposed to be in a project or something?
Yeah, that's what he said on TikTok. But I'm assuming, I have a feeling that after this whole controversy that happened, he won't be in the. I feel like they'll just edit him out because more than likely he's just gonna have a quick scene and then that's it, like a cameo. Wonder what it would be though. You know, yo, we got Kamuzu in the chat, the most racist subscriber I've ever had. Just kidding. All right, that was. It's cool to see. I know Andy Signor was in a DiCaprio movie, but I can't remember which one was it.
Has
But he's like in the background. He like walks, and it's like clear. Like it's even clearer to see him than Campia in this because in Campia it's just a quick scene where you can't even tell because he's wearing like it's covering his head. But with Andy, it's like a quick scene where he's like walking. You know,
Has Matt Jarbo ever been in a movie?
I don't know. To be fair, I don't know too much about Jarbo's past, like what he did in Hollywood or anything like that. Because I know he lived in Hollywood for a bit. Like the only thing I really know about him was when he was doing Mundane Matt videos because I used to be subscribed to those videos, which is funny because I didn't even know what the fuck Gamergate was until recently.
No, I know what it was. I didn't know he helped create it.
Yeah, I was actually literally yesterday. I was like intrigued because I'm like, I don't know the entire history of it. I just know bits and pieces, and so I watched this entire 1 hour like documentary on what the fuck it was, and they never referenced Jarbo, unfortunately. There's a lot of Jarbo downfall videos though. Like you search up Matt Jarbo exposed video, and there's so many of them. One of them is a giant ass documentary. Like, god damn. And then this one guy made one recently a couple months ago, and he said, I don't know what Jarbo's up to nowadays. And I had the urge to fucking just put him the link of Jarbo's channel. But I was like, nah, I don't want to really do that.
No, Jarbo hangs out with a guy in a Dr. Doom mask.
Yeah, the guy did say that apparently he thinks that Jarbo's just a delivery driver and that he just quit all YouTube. But I'm like, God dang, that's some shitty research. All you got to do is search up Matt Jarbo on Twitter. You'll find that he's still active on YouTube.
I know FouseyTube was in Tyler Perry movies.
FouseyTube?
Yeah, FouseyTube.
Yeah.
Because he, I remember he used to brag that Tyler Perry's my mentor and all this.
Rock versus Jarbo boxing. Man, Jarbo really has a hatred for The Rock. Like, God.
I really feel like we need to have a tag team boxing match of Max and Matt versus Andy and Jody.
Yeah, I fucking. You know what? Me and Aaron right now. Me and Aaron. Come on, Aaron. I'll fucking drop weight if I need to.
I'll stream it. I'll be like, yo, guys, this is the match of the century. We got Movie Madness Entertainment Max, Mad Max himself.
We're also going to need undercards, though. Yeah,
we got the corner himself, Jody's Corner, and we got Monday Matt from $3 Theater, Matt Jarbo.
Okay, we got to do this. We got to have the main fight be Max and Andy. But the second behind fight is going to be Jarbo versus Jody. And you're also going to need undercards. And you know what? Me and Aaron right now. A challenge Aaron right now.
I'll sing the halftime show.
Right now. Aaron. Me and you. I'll fucking do the 1-2 Mayweather on you or the 3-4 McGregor. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. Yo, you know
then we'll
what?
have, since George challenged to fight CJH a couple of days ago.
Wait, I didn't challenge him. I challenged
you said you wanted to fight CJH, man. I don't know about you.
No, I challenged the Batman Gate guy.
So, CJH, do you accept fighting George?
What? He's so busy going through his...
Oh, he has his headset, so I know he can hear us right now.
I didn't challenge CJH. I challenged Chris Wozniak, man.
Oh, I like your Guardians poster in the background. Is that the PS4 game or PS5 game?
Looks like it. I love the Aliens poster. I love the Back to the Future poster. I was actually watching that on Thanksgiving.
That's a cool setup. I like it. I actually had to sell almost all my Funko Pops. Like I sold half because I realized that they were just kind of collecting dust.
Oh, it was way better than a certain Scooper's background that has nothing.
Kamu, don't blame me, Isaac. He said you're the biggest NASCAR lover. That is true. being racist means you're a NASCAR lover. I'm just kidding. And Aaron accepts my challenge. Come on, Aaron. I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
why?
So CGH, do you accept George's fight?
I didn't shout CJ.
Oh damn, he's already prepping. Be careful, George.
Oh,
This is gonna be like the press conference where you have like the two fighters like talk before the event actually happens.
yeah, I will say this, like Matt Jarbo kind of sometimes looks like Kevin Smith without the glasses. So it's like if they ever made a movie on the Snyder Cut movement, can we get Kevin Smith to play Matt Jarbo?
Yes,
And we need someone to play Max.
Max. I mean, to be fair, you can just get any random white guy because only very few people know what he looks like.
You get Jonah Hill to play Andy Signore.
Well, to be fair, Jonah Hill isn't fat anymore.
True, but he's got the beard.
That is true. Andy has like a weird beard. Like he has like a full-on beard on the side, but then like the middle part is like empty. But he has him and Jarbo have the same beard type though, because they have like a massive.
What are
goatee.
you doing, CJH?
He's prepping for the fight.
What?
I don't know, man. It was a dumb. I don't know. Wait, who is he talking about? Did someone get mad at Vortex? I don't know.
There's no one in the chat that we have to watch out for.
I challenge Isaac to a football match. Oh yeah, man. Bring it. I'll fucking shit talk you. I'm fucking Sergio Ramos.
I challenge Ryan Kinnell to a drinking contest.
I was telling them earlier. I don't know if y'all were here on the stream, but back when I played soccer, in order to get into someone's mind, I would like shit talk them throughout the entire game.
That's
And
what I used to
anytime
do
the
as a
players-
basketball manager. I used to
Anytime
like
the
talk
players
to
had the
players.
ball, I would like use my body and I would like fucking make it to the point where they suffer. And I would like play mind games because soccer is about like composure and having to be calm and collective so that the next make you make leads to a goal. And so what I would do is I would shit talk them in their ear every time I was close to them, and it would cause them to get mad. And when you're mad, you're not thinking as straight as you would if you're not mad. And that's what I used to do back in the day. It got me one red card though. I got 2 red cards in my entire life, and one of them was because I called the ref an hijo de puta, which means son of a bitch in Spanish.
The hell?
Yeah, I was like, I was like very, like I would, since I'm short, I'm not that strong. I would depend on that a lot because I play like defensive, so I would like have to deal with like forwards.
Yeah, I remember like I used to like yell at the opposing team when I was a basketball manager while filming the games. So I found one of the players I used to heckle like back in high school on Instagram, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna see if this guy remembers me. I'm gonna follow him because he privates his like Instagram. Not only did he accept it, he followed me back. It's like, good lord, does this dude remember me when I used to heckle him? Like,
Excuse me, I was drinking water. Fucking Vortex wants to play me in soccer. If I ever meet you, Vortex, we're fucking going at it. Although I'm more defensive player.
yo, you know what? I'll challenge. You know what? I challenge Andy Signore to a basketball game.
Bro, the big boy. You know what, guys? We should play basketball, but with bowling balls.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, we
You know,
just
I remember
try to bounce it once and then just kind of stays there.
I remember like back in like AP European history, one of the students came up with this weird suggestion that said, you know what? To beat Russia, we got to play Vladimir Putin at basketball. So next election, we're gonna elect Michael Jordan and make LeBron James Secretary of State.
Yes. Oh, and this is actually true. In Mexico, Coke is cheaper than water everywhere. Restaurants, convenience stores. If you ask for Coke, it's going to be cheaper than water. In Mexico and Latin America, there's such a big addiction towards sodas, and over there, people literally will drink Coke breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I remember when I was living in Mexico this one summer for like 2 months, I would say, it was just fucking Coke. Every time my grandma would make me go to like the store behind me or behind her house, and I would have to buy her like fucking Coke because it was like cheap and everyone likes it. It's like Canada with their fucking Tim Hortons, you know? I'm just kidding. All right, let's see. Where's the comments?
Let's see.
Yes, great idea, Isaac. I don't even know what Vortex height or weight or anything is.
Vortex is trying to get me to say what I do again. George, what's your job? I ain't saying because then you.
He's a stripper.
What?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, he's a stripper. I'm just kidding. Kavari says Slyle. I guess he means so. And the kids' table talking shit and threatening James Gunn, all because James Gunn calls out Trashy Son. To be fair, I don't really want to talk about them again. I'll just say they're a little pussy. So
They're just a bunch of babies, man.
Signor playing basketball. The only sport I think Andy could. By the way, I love that coffee mug, CGH. Thank you.
Nice.
For buying merch. What was I saying? Oh, the only sport I could see Signor playing is football, American football, just because of his body. George, what is your job? I'm just kidding. I won't ask that.
I'm saying my job for.
All right, don't worry. I'll tell them. He works as. I'm just kidding.
Oh my goodness, Vortex.
As McDonald's stripper.
Okay, where do you strip? I'll be sure to check you out, Mr. George. That sounds so wrong.
Bro, the Mexican cartel's got DIY tanks now. I mean, the Mexicans do have co-cartels though. Every time I go,
Yeah,
so
I remember that old show, Regular Show, like used to had like the Mexican cartels appear one time. That old cartoon, Regular Show.
Yeah, and
But then again, they made one of the characters into a Russian spy. It was like, dude, this show would get canceled today. Like, we got Russian spies, we got Mexican cartels.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, they had a coffee beam that was squirting coffee from his nipples.
God damn.
Yo, I love that cartoon. It was awesome. Yo, it was a PG show that I'm pretty sure should have probably been PG-13.
Yeah, regular show would start off as fucking normal, and then all of a sudden it would go through some like berserk idea. I love Regular Show.
Dude, Vortex, what the heck, man?
Oh my god, I'm not pulling up Vortex.
Oh, no, dude. You can't. What the heck?
Hey, the only people canceling you is gonna be me. I better take all the credit for George's cancellation.
Dude, that's going too far, my man.
Yeah, we don't joke. That's like the one type of joke I won't make.
Yo, we don't do that, man.
No, I won't.
No.
I
ain't that funny, Aaron. It's kind of creepy.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that? Get everybody out of my...
All right, let's see. George has a customer. Hey, Vortex might be your best customer. You never know, George.
Yo, not after that joke, man. Heck no, man.
Little joke. Fight Club not made today. I would say Fight Club. You can still do it now. There's like certain movies I would say like you. I mean, you could do Tropic Thunder, but you wouldn't be able to do it with RDJ's character.
Nah.
But it's funny because back in 2020, RDJ was getting mini canceled for because people were learning about Tropic Thunder. But the thing is, the whole commentary on that scene on his character was that Hollywood does not want to cast black people to lead their movie, so they had a white guy be a black guy. And so that was kind of like the whole joke. And also the joke was method acting, you know, how method actors can be really fucking stupid. That was the whole point of Tropic Thunder, where, you know, it's Hollywood is just really like Hollywood's just shitty, you know.
Dude, Hollywood's corrupt, man.
And fucking what fuck? Why am I forgetting Jack Black? I love fucking Jack Black's entire cocaine addiction in that movie. You got a lot of figures, CGH. But yeah. So how y'all been today?
I've been good. I was watching Terminator 2 Judgment Day before.
Mm-hmm.
Love that movie.
What about you, CGH? How was your day?
I got a haircut.
Nice.
I got one more. I go back to work on Monday. I got 4 weeks of full 4 weeks
I had
of
to
work before
work.
Christmas.
That's why I'm wearing this.
Well, where do you work at? Oh wait, I can't say that.
I can't say that.
It looks like you work at a Subway. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No, especially because Vortex is gonna throw you under the bus.
Hey, is weed legal in France? Because I know Vortex is French. So, you know, I'll search it up. Man, France, they probably put cocaine inside their croissants. Let's not deny it. I'm just kidding. Damn, CJ got us. No, all right, now I gotta do it. All right, man.
Yeah.
CJ, if I ever go to Canada, I'm gonna be smoking a load of pot over there.
Because it's legalized.
Yeah, fucking Canada. Canada's go to. Everyone type in the chat W Canada.
And edibles are legal too.
CGH, can you smuggle some of us into Canada?
No.
Oh man.
Wait, George, is weed legal in New York or the state at all?
I'm gonna actually look that up. I'm knowing New Jersey, I think it is.
Man, I hate that Texas is just a bunch of old strict ass mofos.
Dude, it's a bunch of dude.
Yeah, it's just old strict ass mofos who never want to change anything. It's the thing that sucks about. I mean, I love Texas. Don't get me wrong. Like, if I was to ever move from Texas, that would suck. But like, just the laws here suck ass.
Okay, it's legal for adults 21 and older to possess up to 3 ounces.
All right, good enough. Wait, in Canada, CJ, in Canada, is there like a limit? There is? What's the limit?
I'm not sure.
Dang.
I've had it before though.
Wait, but when you get a job over there, do they still drug test you for weed and all that?
I think so.
I've never been drug tested at work before. One of these days they're gonna drug test me.
Hey, don't worry. I don't smoke weed. I only inject myself with heroin. It's all good. I'm just kidding. Hey, Max is the best drug dealer out there. Believe it or not.
Yeah, that's why he wears a mask, because he drug deals during the day.
Yeah, he sells me heroin all the time, black tar heroin.
He's secretly Jay from Jay and Silent Bob.
This is a life advice for everyone. Oh yeah, I forgot Aaron can also confirm that. But life lesson to everyone: don't do drugs. But if you are, share them with me. I'm just kidding.
There's a bunch of life lessons we can give.
Yes, especially George, since he's an old, experienced grandpa. Yo, CJ, what happened? What the fuck, CJ?
What the hell?
What the fuck? CJ, what's going on?
Is he drinking?
Yo, what's up, SSK Dots? How you doing? If you wanna join us, you can just ask me on Twitter if you want. But
Yo, is he drinking?
I know in Colorado you can smoke weed. I'm assuming it's similar to New York, where like you have a certain limits on how much you can have, and you have to be like 21 and older. I feel like that's everywhere. You have to be 21 and older to smoke weed.
Yeah.
Man, back when I had a buzz cut, fucking people thought I smoked.
I think so. My coworkers were hoping one time that I would buy them alcohol.
Oh, your coworkers like under 21?
Some of them.
Yeah, I'd never do it because
I would never do that because I would get in trouble.
I'm actually not a fan of alcohol. Like every time I've drank it just tastes like ass. Like I've had margaritas and everything, but like margaritas is like the only thing I actually like. But that is not even like that's not like
actually
even
no,
beer.
Well, they never asked me, but it's like I think like they were hoping I'd offer it one time, but then when I got ID'd, even though I'm 25, they were like, "This ain't gonna fly."
Yeah, never. I wouldn't recommend it, bro. I remember fucking some fucking 18-year-olds like in high school. I was once walking into a convenience store and one of them literally asked me, "Could you buy us alcohol?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm not even 21. I'm 20."
I remember like one time, like when I was calling my mom, like on the way home from a basketball game, she literally thought like we were doing drugs on the bus because like I was being so loud and like I sounded like I was on drugs. I was like, "No, we just celebrating a win." And my uncle was like joking around saying like, "Are you sure? Like we don't know what drugs the basketball team does." I'm like, "We ain't doing drugs."
You do steroids, George? Damn, I didn't know.
No, I never did steroids. No.
So, like, what steroids do you recommend for all the athletes in the chat?
Listen. I'm just gonna say this: when it comes to steroids, you only do it if your back is killing you.
You hear that, guys? You do it. That's what George said. You heard it here first, folks. George said do steroids.
Yo, I remember people from the NBA were talking about steroids they used to take when like their backs were killing them. Mm-hmm. It was like Steve Kerr was talking about like these steroids he used to take.
Mm-hmm. So CJH can confirm to us that New York is not real. Very good. But not CJ. George, why do you still believe the lie that New York is real?
Because I live in it.
You live in a simulation or a green screen. It's one or the other. You know, I'm just gonna go to New York specifically just to prove you wrong one day. There ain't no way you got subways that smell that bad.
Yo, hell yeah, we do. Yo, Philadelphia, they're even worse. They're worse than Philadelphia. Don't go to Philadelphia.
On the subway trains,
Yeah.
what happens? The people shit on the trains.
No, they just smell awful and they reek.
So people do shit in them. Maybe that just makes it smell better, you know? What does fucking Vortex say? Mr. George, what's your job? I want to know why you talk. Oh my god, no. I didn't even read it.
No.
I need to learn to not pop up chats before reading it.
No. Yo, maybe I'm
What
a
is
father. You don't know.
New York only exists in Marvel.
Just
Yeah,
work
that is
out.
true.
It's not that hard.
Oh
You
my
go,
goodness.
ooh, oh.
What?
You never know. Maybe I'm a dad. I probably
Are you a dad, George?
I got 3 daughters.
Whoa. What are you doing on YouTube? Go take care of your kids, man.
Their name Mittens, Anna, and Elsa, and they are cats. They're my babies.
Oh.
I'm a cat daddy. Or I'm a human daddy to cat. Yeah, one of them's 11. Yeah, and the other 2 are 4.
Dang. Wait, so you have twins? Or they're both
Same twins. One of them's orange, and the other one's got like.
Oh wait, so you
fur.
had like 2 baby mamas, and you just fucked them around the same time. So you had a kid around the
Whoa,
same
whoa!
time.
Are you saying? Oh, dude, are you saying I'm a cat effort?
Oh wait, you're talking about cats? Oh wait,
Yeah,
I
the
thought you
cat.
were saying real humans. I didn't hear the cat part.
No.
So you fuck cats?
No.
Oh, sus. I mean, I told you to get pussy. I didn't mean that way. I'm just kidding.
Yo, Vortex is like, I got all this material.
Man, Vortex has to make like an out of context multiverse channel and just fucking clip everything I've said or you say or whatever.
Yo,
Because I'm gonna be honest, I kind of quit doing.
Oh, dude, don't even put up with Vortex. Just
hey, you're the one that was talking about it, George. I'm
no,
just kidding.
listen. The two of them were abandoned, and one of them my neighbor gave to me.
Yeah, I didn't even hear the cat.
I adopted them. I saved them from being abandoned.
Yo, it's SR Pan Man. He says, "Here's my theory: every Marvel and DC scene in New York is actually Ohio, because that's the type of shit that is true. There's giant buoy monsters in Ohio. It's true. I can confirm that." Bro, there's no way New York is real though. Come on, George. Let's be serious about this.
It is real, man. It is way more real than scoopers.
Can the scoopers confirm that New York is not real?
They can't confirm or
dang.
Yo, we got a scooper that lives in New York. I've never seen him whenever I'm in New York City. What the hell is CGH doing?
You're talking about Mikey's son? Is he from New York?
No, Grace Randolph.
Oh yeah, I forgot because of her fucking background. I isn't that kind of doxing herself though? Like, because some people would be able to figure out which building that is just by going. I mean, to be fair, it's a tall building, meaning that would be difficult to find which specific one.
I remember when she.
But like, I feel like it's not smart to do that because someone could like wait for you outside when they just hurt you or something like that.
I remember when she used to simp for our old governor, who later got accused of sexually harassing women.
Dang.
So yeah, that was like so weird. It was like, because like during the shutdown, she was like, "Yeah, governor," and then like later on, like the governor was accused by multiple women of him harassing them.
Mm-hmm. So you've met Grace Randolph? I'm just kidding.
I've never met her.
I think, wasn't it Chris that said he once met Grace Randolph, or he used to talk to Grace? Chris, the bipolar Jedi.
Yeah, Chris. I think he used to like message her or something.
But I remember? I swear he said he once met Grace in person. It was like a convention or something.
Let me see.
I don't know. He's an old man. He told us once on Twitter that he actually got to he saw John Wayne Gacy once. Like, he told us that on Twitter, and it's public, by the way. He put that on a public tweet. It was like in Chicago because he's from Chicago. And it was like at a mental institution or something like that, similar. And he said that he had seen John Wayne Gacy at one point. That would be crazy, bro. I don't know how. I would be like terrified just to be near like serial killers like that.
Oh my goodness! I remember like this this tweet that I sent to Grace like almost 2 years ago, and she never replied back to me?
No, Vortex, you got to make George more uncomfortable. I feel like he needs to be more uncomfortable. That way he can come from New York is not real. I'm just kidding, by the way. Just don't make the kid joke. Like that every other joke.
Yeah, no,
don't
do that because that's a really bad look. Like,
shut up, you cat fucker. I'm just kidding.
So yeah, this message to Grace, I was like, "Hi Grace, my name is George. I'm a fan, especially if your coverage on the Justice League Snyder Cut. I was wondering if there has been any news on Tobey Maguire signing on to MCU's Spider-Man 3."
Mm-hmm.
And then like I gave this like essay about it because this was before we found out the title was No Way Home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honestly, Patrick, I think there's been rumors that Grace could possibly be lesbian.
Wait, is she married at all?
No,
because I don't really know much about like her private life or anything like that.
Nah.
I don't know. I mean,
if there is a Mr. Randolph,
did anyone see me fall?
I was too busy reading my tweet, my message to Grace that she never got back to me about.
The scoopers say that New York has been inside Ohio this whole time. Sources, trust me, bro. That is true. Well. Jessica Chastain's a bitch. I'm just kidding. I've never really watched Grace. Like I only really knew about her. Like it's kind of like Brad Davis, where I know him. I know he puts out reviews and all that, but I don't know his personality. Like I don't go follow his channels or anything like that. That's kind of how I've always been with Grace. But then after like a couple of years, just hearing her just get so mad at people for not believing her. Like I'm like, that's the thing I hate about the Scoop game. It's like people will always tell you about how they got something right, but when they get something wrong, they never say shit. And I feel like I would respect you
what
as a
kind of
Scooper
link
more.
did the Vortex put in the chat? I want to click on it, but I don't at the same time.
He always sends funny videos. It's just because I'm on StreamYard, I'm not able to click on it or anything like that. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had to make a background, so I left that Black Panther Funko Pop right there on the side. It's like at the bottom right corner of my screen.
What the hell?
CJH, what is today's breaking news?
Today's breaking news is why proof of life after death might be hidden from us.
Do you think Ohio is just hell? Like, you know, when God was talking about hell, he meant Ohio?
What the hell?
I'm just kidding. All right. Sub theory: Ohio is really inside an IKEA or Costco. That is true. Think about it. Have you ever met anyone from Ohio? Somebody put the video. Oh, George, did you click on the link?
What
is it? Is it just cat porn?
Yo.
Is it PG enough for me to put it on the stream?
No, don't put it on the stream.
What is it? Just tell me in the private chat if you don't want to tell me.
Oh my God.
Max lives in Latveria. Of course he lives in Latveria. I don't want to put the thing. I feel like it's cat porn and I just don't know it. It's no. I'm not putting femboys on my stream. No, no femboys. I do not.
I was like, when I saw it, I was like, what the hell? Oh my God.
Here's what fucking he put. Oh, okay. I'm muting this shit. I'm not. No. Oh my God, I've seen this meme so many times. I'm like, no femboys. I don't care if you're gay, straight, white, black, whatever. If you're a femboy, you're not welcome to your.
You're worse than the
cancel
bronies.
Isaac.
I'm just kidding, by the way. I don't really care, but like, I don't like watching those videos.
Dude, I was like, what the fuck?
I've seen that meme everywhere. God dang it. George on Saturday afternoons. Is this true, George? Are you a femboy?
No.
I'm actually gonna open a femboy Hooters if you guys would like to join. I'm just kidding. Average Ohioan. Bro. No. CJH, are you ready for Canada tomorrow? Y'all are playing Croatia. CJ doesn't watch soccer. He's like, what? Canada's in the World Cup?
DJH doesn't care about sports.
What do you mean? You're the biggest hockey player ever. Where the fuck is Aaron? Why is Aaron not on the stream? He promised me he would be here. I'm just kidding. He didn't say shit. He just pops
throne of lies.
Wait, what?
He sits on the throne of lies.
Dang. You know what? Everyone type in the chat, fuck Canada. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. CJ just leaves immediately after I said that. Bro, this chair moves back real fast. Go back, look. Oh shit, CJ actually left. I didn't kick him out.
Oh.
Dang. I'm just kidding. He of course just left as a meme.
Ho ho
CJH, why would you do this? Vortex says, bro, my behavior, I might be 99% Ohioan and 1% French. Actually, it's not French, it's baguette. I'm just kidding. All right. I'm trying to pop up a YouTube video real quick.
Oh boy, I'm 21 subscribers away to gain to 100. Oh my goodness.
Nice. All right, everyone, unsubscribe from George. Do not. I'm just kidding.
Whoa,
if you want, you can put your YouTube link in the chat because I know you're a mod, so they'll be able to click it and they'll go subscribe to you. And if you do subscribe to George, make sure every time he uploads, you leave mean comments and you harass him and you bully him, so that way he can leave you. I'm just kidding.
Oh my, yo, I'm scared of what Vortex is gonna say in my chat when I do streams now.
Check the link in the private chat.
I'm too lazy, bro. Breaking news. What happened? All right, let's see. God, no. Dang it.
What is that?
Fuck you. Fuck you, CJH. You fucking Rick Astley me.
I mean,
never
it's
gonna
better
give you
better than Femboys.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, here's George's channel. Make sure to report and block him and dislike every one of his videos before you do that. I'm just kidding. Go subscribe to him. And if you don't subscribe to him, you're a racist.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, you're racist against Italians. You're hating on Italian people.
Yeah. The cartel MS-13 is better than the Italian mafia.
Whoa, Vortex.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Terrorism.
Yeah, you terrorizing us by making us watch
can I
a
just
review.
actually say this about like terrorism on YouTube?
Don't do it. Don't say it.
No. So what happened was on this video. I'm talking about Family Guy. So they're talking about the episode. There was a video on that episode of Family Guy when Brian prevented 9/11. So like one of the first top comments is someone pretending to be one of the hijackers of 9/11, saying I'm gonna kill that dog. I'm like, it was like the terrorist Muhammad Atta, and like it got so many comments. I was like, I want to go through this comment section, but I'm very hesitant to. Someone pretending
we canceled George
to be Muhammad Atta or something.
Hey, I'm trying to pull up a clip right now. Let's see. The government is hiding people who have both Florida and Ohio blood.
Yo, we used to have this like teacher at my old high school that said nanobots exist, and nanobots are gonna report to the government if you speak certain languages, and the government will come and take you away.
I'm trying to put this clip up from fucking Modern Family. I love this scene. All right, let's put
copyright claim.
It's a 30-second clip. They're not going to do shit.
Somebody's still a little touchy about losing last year's color war.
Wait, I'm gonna speed it up like one bit. Give me a second. All right.
Somebody's still a little touchy about losing last year's color war. No. She was on Team Blue, or as I like to refer to them as Team Loser. And I was on white.
That's good.
And if you ain't white, you ain't right.
Phil, have you learned nothing?
My good man.
I love Modern Family.
No, Modern Family is so awesome.
Yeah, shut up, George. You're not gonna speak anymore.
Whoa.
Yeah, I just muted your mic. I'm just kidding. I like to bully New Yorkers who think New York is real. I'm just kidding.
Yo, wait. So you just proved that New York is real by saying New Yorkers.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's real though. If I say
Wait.
Wakandans, that doesn't
He
mean Wakanda's
could
real
be
immediately.
talking
Can I-
about
wait,
it in fictional sense.
It
So
is
we
what
can
you choose to identify as, you know?
So if we can report videos as terrorism, can I report Geeks and Gamers videos as white supremacist terrorism?
Oh shit, George is confirming that he reports Geeks and Gamers videos.
No,
I'm just
I should actually do. I'm gonna report Ryan Kindle videos.
kidding. Okay, fucking Vortex called it amazing.
Dude,
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like he
start
just
doing
does it when
that.
he's bored.
I'm gonna start doing-
Aaron
yo, I'm
says
gonna
if
do
Canada
that
does
to
not win the
Josiah
World
Rises,
Cup, I'm burning
actually.
MME down to the ground.
I'm fairly certain Josiah Rises was at the Capitol January 6th.
I will disavow.
What?
What?
Wait a minute,
What were
Aaron's
you
threatening to burn
disavowing?
MME to the ground.
Oh, I
this
didn't even
talk,
think about that.
all this political talk, I disavow.
You
What
sound
was
like
that?
Max. Max always wants to disavow everything.
I disavow.
Somebody's still a little touchy about losing last year's.
L Max. Everyone type in the chat L Max. I'm just kidding.
Wait, L Tubby?
Yes, L the Tubster. What the fuck?
Wait,
Vortex
no.
says I'm reporting Max for terrorism, racism, and sexual content.
Wait,
Well, I
put
mean,
up,
he did say dicks out for Snyder.
wait,
That is
put
true.
up the,
I can
the
confirm
clip.
that. I can confirm that. Here's the clip.
Hashtag dicks out for Snyder.
Hey yo.
And the John Campia.
Yo,
clip,
and you
too.
can hear Anthony Belcher in the back saying, "Hey, yo."
The
Hey,
John
if
Campia
we
clip.
really want the Snyderverse to be restored, it's the only way. We go to Warner Bros. And we just whip it out. And then
Campia
until
says.
they give us the Snyderverse, you know, then they'll listen. Because think
You know
about
what?
it. Imagine
You
a
know
bunch of guys going to Warner Bros. Lot and just whipping out their dicks and then just being like, "Hey, you give us Snyderverse, we'll zip our pants back up." Except George, who would just keep it down the entire time. You sussy.
Oh my
I'm just
God.
kidding.
Like John Campia.
Yeah, John Campia is also part of it.
Undo the mighty Campia pants, pull it out, and start urinating all over their freaking seats and say, "This is what you get."
Oh my god. Yo, you know what? I can totally see certain fans believing that and actually doing that outside of Warner Brothers. And then they get all
we're
arrested.
starting a movie. We're going there on what day is it today? 20. We're going there on Christmas Day.
Yo,
Boom.
I had this strange dream that people stormed Warner Brothers.
Just like January 6th.
It's like, yeah, Jay, you know, I was like, except it was like on the anniversary of.
You know, technically, Jarbo did January 6th. Technically, because he says that since he was one of the main faces of Gamergate, Gamergate led to Trump getting elected, which led to Trump having Twitter, which led to January 6th happening. So technically, Matt Jarbo was the one that did January 6th.
Dude, Matt Jarbo.
Stay woke. I'm just kidding. So, do you agree with that, George? That Matt Jarbo did January 6th?
Matt Jarbo has Matt Jarbo did that. Matt Jarbo's behind a lot of our problems.
Look, I'll search up literally Matt Jarbo videos, and it'll literally just show me a bunch of exposed videos on him. God dang it! It's cool to know you have a friend who has this much experience on YouTube.
You know, Matt Jarbo ran for governor in 2023. In
Wait, what?
2003, Matt Jarbo ran for governor in 2003, the year Schwarzenegger won governor in California.
Hey,
All right,
what?
let me put it here on the screen. All right. Look, you search up Matt Jarbo, and it's Matt Jarbo. Oh, wait, this one was recent.
Yo, there's like
Monday
videos.
should not be forgiven.
Yeah. Oh,
Wait, where's
oh my
the
goodness. Matt Jarbo
Oh.
just can't help himself. He's very jealous of Geeks and Gamers.
Here's this. I watched this one, and this was the guy that at the end of it, he said he doesn't know what Jarbo does now, and he thinks he's just an Uber driver. But I'm like, bro, you just go on his Twitter, and you see he's still on YouTube. He's just on a smaller channel, Hollywood After Dark.
Oh, here's one from the Grey Council.
I wonder where he.
Drunk 3PO and Matt Jarbo on with Mad Max.
Oh, yeah,
Stream
yeah.
Meltdown.
Yeah.
Oh, the Grey Council.
Here's
those
the
guys.
Geeks and Gamers one. God damn. You know, Jeremy once commented on one of my videos.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Oh, the time Mecha Random threatened to sue Jarbo over criticism and got the FBI on him.
It's actually insane because Keemstar was kind of the reason why Mundane Matt is no longer in the YouTube channel he once had. because Keemstar was in that kill stream, and same thing with the quartering. So we have a friend who had Keemstar expose him. God dang.
I found a video from a certain writer saying Matt Jarbo and Mad Max exposed. Above that, there's a channel called Jarbo the Hut saying a day in the life of Matt Jarbo and makes Matt Jarbo look like.
I do remember one time me and Jarbo. This was like the only time we ever had a private conversation, because every time we've talked, it's always been like public on stream or a couple of minutes off screen. But I remember I like asked him, because it was when Truth made a stream about me, and it was the first time that ever happened where someone made a video or anything criticizing me, and I like asked him like how he dealt with it, and he was like, really, just don't watch the content, because it's just kind of puts you in the mood. And that was like one of the best advices, because he was like really telling me, he was like, hey, don't listen to them, just chin up and all that,
Oh, from Anthony Showbot Tales from the Hood, episode 6, Matt Jarbo, aka 3 Buck Theater, why I unsubscribed from his channel.
Wait, Boogie and Jarbo had a drama?
Yo,
I didn't remember that. All I remember was Keemstar and Quartering going after Jarbo.
No, like Anthony Showbot, like used to like he used to be on like Matt's when Max did the call-in streams. When Matt did call-in streams, and I don't know, I guess something happened between them.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. All I know is that Jarbo and Max have him blocked, because he goes on my comments and he'll be like, man, I hope one day I get unblocked, but I don't know why. I've never asked Max, because what's the whole point? But yeah.
Let's see. Why are people putting Jarbo in a thumbnail with black babies?
Like, oh look, the quartering right here. The quartering Beer Mundane Matt. Oh my god! I remember when fucking Andy Signor genuinely threatened to sue Jarbo just because a fake account was there on this chat.
Oh, I remember the time, like, yo.
Hey, look, here's my video when I was defending Jarbo, because
that time, like Andy Signor and Jarbo were arguing on Max's stream. That was also the first time I knew who Justin Proper was, because Justin just appeared at the
I remember
stream
waking up that morning and I just clicked on Max's stream and fucking seeing like Andy and Signor. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Andy actually went on Max's stream. God damn.
Like Star Wars Only later appeared, then like Justin Proper. I was like, who's this Justin guy? And I was like, yo, I love how chill this Justin guy is. Like,
man, and people keep going, like leaving and coming, like on Max's stream, like we'll have like new people,
Yo, Matt,
except Brian's been there from the beginning.
Yeah, Brian's been there from the beginning. I was a fan of Max's for 2 years until I came on his channel.
Oh, you're not a fan anymore?
Yo, I'm still a fan.
May I ask why you've disassociated yourself from?
No, I still love
Max Movie Manager Entertainment.
Here's the thing. I was a fan of Max going back to the Gray Order days.
So you were a fan of Max? Is that what you're letting us know?
I was okay.
I'm just kidding.
I'm still a fan of Max. I was a fan of Lunga.
Bro, how the fuck are you a fan of Lunga, bro? I'm just kidding.
Yo, until like I found out like what kind of person Lunga really was.
Lunga is one of the few people I'll never ever stream with. Never.
Oh my.
There's always there's certain people I'll stream with because I vibe with them, like you guys, George, CJH, Aaron, a lot of people. I mean, there's very few people, but there are very few people that I will never ever go on stream with, and Lunga is one of them, just because the guy just is angry. Like, I feel like the guy needs to, go find something better. Like, he got so mad at me just because I called Kevin Feige Kevin Fergoli, and then he got mad when Max asked me how my internet improved, and I told him, oh, I'm just near the router, and the guy got mad at me. He was like, why don't you just connect your computer to the router? It's like, bro, chill out. It's like, as long as it works,
Yo, I remember let's see. I remember around that time, that was also the first time I watched Star Trek when I found Max's channel. Like, I watched the original Star Trek movies. That was during shutdown. It was this was me during shutdown, playing Mario Kart, watching Mad Max, watching all these movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't say good old days. It's
2 years ago were the good old days.
I get nostalgic about it, but it's I wouldn't change it because I like where we're at now.
Yeah.
Because
I wish I did my channel earlier.
I do wish I had been more active on Max's stream before, like when the whole Andy stuff. Because what it used to be was like I would need to wake up really early in the morning back then, so I wasn't ever able to catch Max live, nor would I be able to join. But like I would like try to watch the replay in the afternoon, later in the day. But nowadays I do try being more active. Like I'll at least pop in Max's chat, something like that, you know.
Yeah, there might be some nights in December I might take off from streaming just because of like the Christmas season stuff. Oh, you'll stream with DoomCon?
Oh, George, can you confirm who was in Paris?
I've never been to Paris before.
No, but like who was in Paris?
Who was in Paris?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who's been in Paris lately.
Yeah, you just Google it right now. Who was in Paris?
I Google. I ain't getting tricked by Vortex.
No, but like, can you confirm to us who was in Paris?
Yo, I don't know.
You know, I'll tell you who was in Paris right now. It is
who?
All right, let me pop it up in the chat in the stream. Crap. Oh wait, it's not. Damn it! I'm not even sharing screen. God dang it! Wait, give me a second.
Wait, can we share this clip?
Wait, give me a second. I'll put it up in a bit. I just gotta answer this one question. Who was in Paris? Fellas were in Paris. I'm just kidding. Just search up who was in Paris and you'll see what I mean. Oh, shit.
I know. No. Oh, he wanted me to say that. Oh.
Remember
What
that
is
time
that?
Inspector Gadget killed 2 women? Of course you don't, because who's gonna hate this man? That's fucking Simba, dude. He
Yo,
would
it's
kill
Ferris
me.
Bueller.
You know, Hakuna Matata, shooting me with a lot of bullets, put me in the ground.
What the fuck did I just watch, CGH? I'm just kidding.
Oh my. Yo, anyone ever remember the time one of our vice presidents shot someone?
I don't remember that. What?
Dick Cheney, dude. Dick Cheney shot someone while hunting by accident.
Oh damn! I didn't even know that.
yo, man.
Fellas were in Paris. Okay, George. I know you're racist. Want to say something else, but I can tell you that it's fellas was in Paris. What was that?
Wait. Are you saying I'm gonna be racist against French people?
Yes, you're racist towards the French. Why is that?
Oui, mon chéri. Bonjour, s'il vous plaît. Oh, oui.
I just saw this L take. I'm about to pop it up. All right, let me zoom in. So Snyder Queen, she's probably the only person in Soul Nation that I'm still somewhat friends with. But she says who we got, James Gunn, Peter Safran, and who we should have gone. And that is Deborah Snyder. And does anyone know who this woman is in the bottom right corner?
Oh, but she looks beautiful.
Who is she though? Like, I mean, she had to have put, but this is stupid. It's not like Deborah Snyder's even done anything that big besides just be in Zach's projects. Like, bro, James is a creative and Peter is a businessman. I feel like it's a
dude. They just
and I feel
Deborah
like we need to
Snyder's
give them
name in
time
there to keep the lie of Zack Snyder returning back in some shape or form.
Can we share this thing in the private chat, or would we get flagged for
What
copyright?
you just put? Let's see. What is it?
You've got breaking news.
I'm trying to see.
Like
What is it?
leaked footage.
Oh, wait, hold up. Let me actually watch it first. Dang, I got an HBO Max ad. I actually recently canceled.
Because we
canceled
might
HBO Max?
actually have breaking news, technically.
I feel like it's 3 minutes. I can't put it. Sorry. Because it has to be like really short in order to use copyright content. You know what I mean? Yeah. As small as my dick. I'm just kidding. So is there any breaking news? Breaking news.
Vigilancer 2099.
What the fuck? Mexicans is trending in Texas. Look, I'm about to pop it up. Like right there. Look on my sides of Twitter. Mexicans is trending in Texas.
Oh wait, it might be a fan thing.
Yeah.
We could probably show it.
Oh, shit.
I'd show it.
What the fuck?
Why is Epstein Island trending?
Shit, god dang. Yeah, this is one of my issues with sports. Sometimes the fans get violent I get it. People are passionate, but like people should not be fighting like this for it. You know what I mean? Especially Mexican fans, any Latin American fan. It's always like fucking violence. It's the thing that I don't like. Well, Mexico's mad because Argentina won today. Yeah.
So apparently, Epstein Island is also trending.
Oh shit! Some guy was like saying something racist. God dang. All right, I'll remove this. All right. So what were you saying, George?
Epstein Island is trending on Twitter.
Don't say that
really?
word.
Epstein's Island. Wait, CJ, weren't you at Epstein's Island? I'm just kidding.
I may disappear.
I'm just kidding.
Such a crazy, such crazy stuff. Like Moon Knight's trending, IRS. The Fablemans is trending.
CJ, what are you doing? Your mom got him. I'm just kidding. All right. Oh, what does Vortex say? Why would siblings do such a thing? I have no idea. I'm just kidding. All right, let's see. I'm trying to find something specific. Oh, Caden has watched Wakanda for the third or fourth time.
Wait,
bro,
wait,
I don't.
what?
I'm sorry, but I can only watch that movie like once in a while.
Especially
Yo,
when
I
it's
can. Yeah, it's like once every year.
expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me a second. Trying to find. God dang it. So, how was y'all's day?
So let me see. Cobra Kai's trending. The Boys, Tim Pool, Epstein Island, Chinese Spy, LeBron James, the IRS, the Fablemans, Moon Knight.
The
What
IRS.
are you following, George?
George,
What
that's
the-
kind of sus, man.
Why is Chinese Spy trending?
Let's see. I mean, there really isn't. Oh, I forgot. Puss in Boots releases soon. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. And I forgot, but I mean, this was already revealed in the trailers. Let me pop it up. Gingy's in the movie. Wait, did you guys ever watch the Shrek movie?
Wait, do you think that Shrek is gonna make a post credit?
I don't know. The trailers look good, or at least the second one. They played the All-Star song. I don't know. The trailers look good.
They did what?
They put the All-Star song in the trailer for Puss in
Put it
Boots.
in the private chat.
Wait, what?
Put it in the private chat.
Just search up Puss in Boots trailer, and it'll like be the first thing. But the movie comes out in a bit. I almost went to the advanced screening because AMC kept fucking sending me emails saying there's an advanced screening of Puss in Boots if you want to see it. And I'm like, that would be really good for my channel. Because the earlier you put out a review, the more views you'll get. But yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream off in a bit because I want to stream tomorrow too, and I feel like I gotta give myself a 2-hour limit. So we're gonna be leaving. So let's plug people's channel. George, where can people find you in your glorious adventures?
They can find me at the George. So I don't think I'm doing any videos tomorrow or streams. If I do, they'll probably be last minute. But yeah, you can find me at the George. And I just did a stream last Sunday myself. And I plan on doing some reviews and some more streams in the future.
Cool. All right, CJH, where can the wonderful people find you?
The internet.
The internet. If you want, you can plug in your channel in the link because I know you're a mod, so they can click on your link.
I'm too lazy.
You're too lazy. Dang. Don't you have more subscribers than all of us?
I probably do.
Yeah, because I only have like
I keep
1,000.
losing them. Why do people unsub?
All right. Well, thank you, George and CJH, for being here. Because sometimes it gets lonely here.
Sub to my content.
So, are you
I
guys on
keep losing
Pornhub so I can plug that in?
Yeah. No.
No, I plugged in my Twitter.
All right, guys. If you want to follow George, he's on Pornhub. His username is Mr. Fister 936.
Oh, I thought it was
kidding.
George PP.
because Canada is white. Whoa. I'm just kidding. All right, well,
Snow?
all right, well, see y'all later. Bye, guys.
Whoa.